Welcome back, guys, to a new look to the Heading Topic podcast. Sorry. Today, we're opening cameras for the first time, for the first time ever. This is the stuff we wanted to do for a while, and then now we're doing it. It took us 7 episodes. Seven episodes.
Yeah,
Not a long amount of time, but again, a good time. So, today, Saturday, Shakira did it. Because the topic we're talking about isn't his speciality. However, if you guys want Surya and Shakira to talk about, just suggest what thing. You guys have something in mind, right? Oh, Pokemon,
yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, it's two of us, and we thought, you know what, these two of us gonna be boring, so we brought two other people who, by the time this releases, I don't know whether the gaming video will be out yet. Hopefully, it'll be out by then. So
it
you should know Akasyah.
should.
Hello.
And we got Darren.
Hello.
So these two, we recorded a gaming video. We really don't know when it's gonna come out. It took us a long time to edit. Well, long time to figure out edit, the school, tuition, etc. Man grinds. He does talks. He's get busy. You know what I mean? Etc. So today we got Darren and Akasyah, both people who are two people who love football very much. And we're gonna talk about football. It's not soccer, okay? It's the F word, not the S word. That sounds.
Are you calling out all of your American fans?
Yeah.
Your American viewers?
Like there's a demographic of Americans lah, like on
Americans
Spotify.
listen to us, right?
You know, they might watch this and then suddenly think, okay, maybe it's a good idea to bring in more people. Who knows?
Look, the Americans. Use the F word. If that would be mad on a fun time, bro. But yeah, you know what I mean. So we're gonna talk about football today. We're gonna do stuff that will bang on YouTube, prime predictions, underrated, overrated. That's what we find. That's gonna be heated. Darren will understand that reference. So let's get to it. So first question. So we're gonna start normal questions, and then we're gonna do the fun stuff, which is tier list that me and Surya have planned for a while. So first off, we'll start with Surya. What made you like football? Because obviously you start liking things. There has to be a reason. You can't just be like, I just like football. There has to be a reason. Like, you like the skill, there has to be a reason. You like money, because there's a reason. You like Surya because of the
Doesn't have to have a reason.
Okay. So
alright guys, one more thing. Darren and Akasyah, Rick, just go in on Surya. That's what me and Shakil do. I have 200 people.
God! Stop.
Yeah, why you like Liverpool, bro?
Like Danish likes MU lah now.
He talks about his favorite player, all three of us. Why do you like that player? What's so special about him? Why do you like him?
Okay, so
Surya, what do you like for that?
Okay. Okay, so how I liked it because of like I like the sport in general, and I also like the history part of it, like how there's like many legends and greats like in the sports, and then it's just I don't really have a specific reason. I just kind of like for me I mostly watch I used to watch tennis last time. Used to watch I used to follow a bit of Formula 1, but then I kind of stopped. And then I also watched like normal badminton matches. And out of all those, football is the most interesting thing lah. It was there was always very lot of competition and stuff. So I guess that's why I kind of liked it. It's very intense sport,
Yeah, it can be.
Yeah.
What about you?
Me? But why I like football?
Yeah, what got you into it? Stuff.
Oh, because football is the only thing that keeps us boys bond together,
Yeah,
that's the only thing that can separate us from everything. Like, you have a depressing life with your family, watch football, bro. Yeah. If you're mad, rant in football, bro. Yeah.
Other people say go
It's not depressing for you, Akasyah, because your whole family supports the same team, so that's why it's not.
Oh no! My brother supports Spurs.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh no!
I'm the only. No, me and I'm the only MU supporter in this family.
Yeah, but I thought your dad was also.
No, he's a Chelsea fan.
Okay,
he loves
Yeah,
Didier
like,
Drogba for some reason.
Yeah, but clearly,
I mean, is it like video drop?
Yeah, who doesn't like Drogba, right?
yeah. True, true.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. So is that why Akasyah just so that you can the boys, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, the boys, like the bond, bro. You can't, because there's football. You know, every week we'll talk about football. I mean, almost every week, but like, you know, yeah, we have something to talk about. Like, if you want to make a new friend, you're like, yo, which team you support? And they're like, MU. Oh really? Same. Oh damn.
if they say
you got a new
Liverpool, then
bond.
how lah?
And then they
Still
go away.
He stops talking to
Yeah,
them.
we can still talk about football, even though you
Yeah.
support different teams.
Yeah.
Please, the first thing you're gonna do is gonna attack them, right? That Akasyah, please.
Unpopular
Yeah.
opinion. I think if your friend likes a different team, it's more interesting because, like, yes, if you both support the same team, yes, it's fine. But I think, like, I don't know, it's just more interesting because you can give your point of view. Your point of view, like, for example, Varane inside for United, I can give my point of view. Darren can give his. Well, yes, we're both not United fans, but again, our point of view is like, oh, is it good? Is it bad? Because yes, you will be biased, but at the same time, not. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just think
Yeah.
it's like very interesting in terms of like, yeah, we can just do that.
True, so yeah, point.
True.
Oh yeah, so that's like I said, reason for the boys, honestly. Shout out.
Yeah, it's for the boys.
So, Darren, what about you, Darren? What about you?
I would say that I was exposed to football like, quite at a young age. Like, I remember growing up, my uncle would always show clips of football on the telly, and then I think it was around like 3 or 4 years old. Then he would start showing me all these videos. So you just get to know it, and then after that, you just we watch it for so long. Then after a while, it just becomes part of your life already. Like, can't really live without it. But it's quite interesting because
Yeah.
football also teaches you a lot of things that you don't normally learn anywhere else. So yeah. Yeah, I think we should do. I think after this we should clarify exactly what teams we support so that so people can understand.
I'll tell my reason, and then after this, we'll go into like why we like.
People can understand why exactly our opinions are a bit biased sometimes.
So yeah, my reason is just like probably my dad. I was just watching, started watching, and then I was like, yeah, that's it. And then back at Squadron, we all played, one that score goals, straight up top, the one was the keeper. Sadly, I was about to get out of care. But yeah, it's just the thing, but like your friends do it, your family does it, and it's like everyone does it. So yeah, it's just me to go already. And it might be a bit over, but like, I think my life wouldn't be where I am without football. You know what I mean? Like, I swear to God, I live and breathe it. Like, I think Darren agrees because he knows how passionate I can be with it.
He's the most passionate amongst us three here.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, I think too. I think he's passionate might be Surya.
I mean, like, I follow it very closely, but then like sometimes I won't be like
Do you wake
watching.
up 3 in the morning to watch the
I won't be watching.
I would.
watch my
I
TV
would.
from 7
I
to
would, but
Yes,
depends
yes,
on the like my time lah. I wouldn't watch like every game.
You wanna know something crazy? I have to say that I watched almost every match last season, as in my team, almost every match, apart from one or two.
Yeah, same. Because I cannot like sleep, wake up, be anxious to check my phone for result. I have to be there, watch it, so I can be like, oh yo, hey, great.
Yeah, if we lose, like who it doesn't matter, like it doesn't
Because like, at
matter.
least we know whether we need. Because like you watch
Yeah.
highlights, that's no use. Yes, you know the goals, no, but you have to see the entire game. I just get anxious, bro, when I like like. But yeah, last season was an album.
I mean-
we talk first.
I don't think I'm that passionate because for once I don't have Astro because my dad because yeah. So then I only watch the highlights, but watching the highlights is also kind of fun lah because you get to watch the goals, right? But I wish I could like watch the whole game. But also the commitment, like you have to wake up at 3 a.m. right to watch the game.
Yeah, that does like
Yeah,
that it
sometimes
takes.
Fun for me, I don't know why. Like, I kinda
that's
like,
why they say that the Asians are like the most committed fans in football.
Yeah, man.
The who?
Asian.
Asians, bro.
Asian though.
Yeah, so, yeah.
I would say we are quite passionate because our time schedule is different from
Yeah.
our time zone is
Yeah.
different.
Because the good games are always in the afternoon, right? In UK time.
Yeah, it's no, it's like at night. It's night
Afternoon,
time.
malam, yeah.
Yeah.
Usually,
But
usually at night.
the thing
And
is
the
for me,
meh games too is always in the morning. That's
Yeah.
why around 10 p.m. like that they watch.
yeah, that's why like nobody kind of watches those games.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like you watch Leicester? Yeah.
I don't know why he.
yeah, so for me, if I like want to get up at 3 and watch something, right, it's like I usually sleep at 1, like 1:30. So if I were to like get up at 3, right, nanti it's like 2 hours of sleep. Then I get up in the morning, then my whole day is screwed. So sometimes I might try to sleep early, but then like 65% of the time I'll probably just watch the highlights, like, because I'm like,
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like
One
the
thing, like,
commitment.
go back to go back there. One guy just like true story by the way. So so we go to FFG, all of that. Like actual true story again. Me so let's say there's a game last night. I would go to Darren's class and everyone there would just be talking about football. That's literally like as we said, Sky Sports News. They will agree with this. We would literally just go there, talk about football, and we'll sleep like 3 hours because we wake up at 3, 6 and all that, you know what I mean? I don't know, we're just so energetic, it's just like it's, you know, it's like I don't know, yeah,
But it's quite depressing when, when you have school the next day and your team loses.
oh man, what man, worst feeling ever. Like it's like when we win, I'll go there to talk. But when we lose, I'm hiding in my case, bro. I ain't going anywhere. I'm staying
Right,
in.
especially when your team loses against the other, like for example, like when Man U and Liverpool, right? If
That's
if
pleasure, you know what I mean? That's pleasure.
yeah, it's banter, but like the you know what I mean.
it's like example if a team loses, right? Example if let's say Liverpool wins, right? So we all like the winning team will all come early to school, and we'll just be waiting for the MU fans to walk in. Once they walk in, they started
Cloud,
lah.
yeah.
Started lah. All the humiliations will start coming lah. That's what happens. If
Yeah,
any of
because
the
well, the MU fan base in our school is quite big, lah. To be
team-
honest.
yeah.
Very real. But here's the thing, there's to me like if you spot everyone fine, there's like history and all that. Like, when we were growing up, they were dominating. Right? As for the movement with that, and also got to be quite a bit now. You could argue that to like
And you also support them currently lah. So
yeah,
Yeah.
NCE modern history, you know what they can do and stuff. So like to me like and Chelsea as well. So to me like the teams you can Arsenal I understand as well. Hiko history. Yeah, our school a lot of people support Liverpool, United, Chelsea, Arsenal, City. But I don't know why you support Spurs.
Whoever supports Spurs is just weird.
I swear to God, I cannot. No, my brain cannot function. Like, why do you support Spurs?
Yeah,
Because like,
you-
there's no history, bro.
Yeah, bro. Arsenal, the Panther Club, have won more trophies than you since 2008. And what? They're worse. But why? Like, I swear to God, I'm sorry. If you're a Spurs fan out there, be a
you need to rethink your life lah.
But I think a lot of I think you have to see it from a different point because like, a lot of the Spurs fans they sort of fell more in love with the club when Pochettino came to the club and what he did at the club. So that most of their fans they're more attached to the club because of him. So yeah, that's why some of them do support.
But
They actually do play.
I just think like my cousin, he supports like a Spurs fan. He supports Spurs already. Spurs fan. So like I still like he posted like Giovanni Lo Celso won like a trophy with Argentina. So I just replied for banter like, he hasn't won trophy with Spurs. And then he was like, Fernando Torres didn't do it with Spurs. Like, okay. And then he was like, yeah, but we have a good chance of winning the Conference League next season. I was like, okay. And then I was like, and then he was like, we've won this competition. And I was like, when was that competition? It was like 1923.
So was it?
I saw that. I was like,
Imagine a dude who was born 1923. He's like 90 plus years old now,
How
bro.
old is your cousin?
huh? He's our age. He's our age. No, like,
Nah.
no, like I saw. I was like we were just
It's,
talking about trophy, and it was like, oh yeah, last time was like 1923.
you know, even as a non-Spurs fan, I'm truly disappointed in what Lo Celso has achieved at Spurs. Really am very disappointed. I really thought he could be better. He could achieve more. But he didn't.
We've all had that. Calm down. We've all had that. Like,
But he didn't do. He's like on the fringe. It's not like he can't even nail down a starting 11 spot.
I mean, what is he? He's like a box to box. Yeah, well, that's bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
So we went off topic just as a
yeah, well,
what's the best game you've ever seen? Like, why are you laughing today? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
I've got a few. I've got a few.
Let's say for one. Wait,
Did you say does it have to be the? Is it best as in like the most goals or like most memorable?
It's up to you. It's like it can be like we'll talk about Akasyah, but outfit as Akasyah things. It can be like I don't know, like the one you remember the most, the vibes, or the most goals.
Is it which most painful or is the best? Anything like anything.
Why would you love being? Why would you love being thin? Surya, like,
Okay, yeah.
Best, yeah. Akasyah, you said.
I hope he's there. Don't tell me he's disappeared.
This fellow's gonna eat something again. Like during
No, I
meetings
think
I
it's
was
like my
lazy
fault.
eating.
I think it's my stuff. Okay.
Yeah,
Darren,
Darren, you
you
go
start.
first. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I will start with you. Like, what's like
Best game I've ever watched. I would say was I think most memorable was when my team trounced your team 5-0. I
Oh wait, just to clarify, we have to clarify what. I am Surya support Liverpool, Darren support Man City, Akasyah support United.
yeah,
So
we have.
I don't know where Akasyah is now. Oh
Akasyah
wait,
just disappeared.
But
I'm sorry.
currently Danish
My
support.
Where do you go? Yeah.
My mom was asking where's the house keys at.
it was difficult because I sort of that wasn't really like the most memorable one because there were more memorable ones that I watched in the previous seasons, but I cannot remember like. So I guess maybe it's not that memorable lah. But I would say currently the one I can think off my head is the game where my team beat your team 5-0.
It's only 4-0. It's only 4-0.
Because that was really
Who has no trophies for the fucking 4+ years? I don't know. Lah.
that was
It's only
really
5-0. It's only 5-0. 10,000 empty seats. It's only 4-0. Man, the chance.
yeah,
bro.
that
You got pumped 6-1. Why are you singing that? You're a United fan.
yeah you
Because it's iconic.
I'm pretty sure the 6-1 win at Old Trafford was more iconic.
Yeah.
You're saying 5-0 against our team.
Shut up.
But that was quite the statement lah to start off the campaign. So yeah, that I definitely I definitely remember that game quite vividly because it was quite
I also remember it.
yeah.
3-0, I went up. My dad said, "Oh yeah, the 5-0."
We should ask Akasyah what is his favorite memorable match.
Akasyah, what's your
Oh,
favorite
memorable
match?
match.
Yeah,
I don't think it's like a good one. Okay, it's the Liverpool and Man U match where, like last 2 seasons.
The one is it the 0-0 or the
Yeah, the 0-0 because not because of the game, because like it was like hold up.
I think we should go Surya first. Surya, what about you?
Mine was got to be the I think the Champions League one, the Liverpool against Barcelona one, bro. That was amazing.
Oh,
The
What a man! What
the
a
one
man!
where what Origi and all was like madness.
When
That
literally when the boys came, like flipping mafia, bro.
yeah. That was a
Did you watch
very.
that match? Yeah, did you watch that
We
match?
were losing badly on aggregate and all, and then when we
Yeah,
won
but-
that match, it just felt so good. Just
I was about to go. I was about to go with. I was about to go with Barcelona. As well.
no, just
Just
choose
because,
another
yeah,
one.
just because. Like literally, it's etched in my memory. Like when the goals went in, I was happy, but like it's the after that, like I was clapping my hands until my hands were like red. I can't like. I was
Actually,
like, I was like,
wait,
go on there.
wait, I just thought of something. I actually do have one more match like that I remember even
Yeah.
more. But
Yeah.
it is against your team, however. I do apologize. I don't know. Somehow I just remember all the games. But it's the one where the season where we won the title by 1 point. And
Oh man,
that game
Yes,
I
yes.
cried after that.
that,
One,
I think
after we after that, I did say after like I was like if we lose that game against City, I was like the title's done, and I was right.
you know what? I'm changing my answer. Never mind the 5-0. I
Yeah,
say that
oh,
one. That one is more. That one I still get goosebumps whenever I think about that game.
If you want to watch football, like a good football, that was the game. Like even like as a Liverpool fan, I was like,
Because you think about it, that was 4 o'clock in the morning. I woke up to watch that
yeah,
game,
that match.
and I was on my knees the whole game because that was nerve wracking.
yes, I know, I know.
Because I knew that when we scored I think it was first half we scored like at the last minute, like the end of first half. I think we scored the goal, or the start of second half. Then I knew that you guys will score a goal because you did look like you were going to score a goal. So I knew a goal was coming. So I was like, okay, we have to get a second goal. And then when you guys scored that goal, the 60th minute, I think my heart just sank so deep. You know, I was like, we're gonna lose now. I can sense it already. I was prepared to. And I was prepared to, say, okay, this
And
is
that
it.
German left wing
Yo.
bastard who scores it. I was like,
Damn it. I think the scariest the fact that it went off the post and into the goal makes it even more makes that goal just even more sweeter because it went off the post. But yeah,
breaks my heart, man.
and then after we scored, we were just pretty much defending like we were bucking the butt.
You did attack a bit more.
Yeah, but I remember after that it was we were trying to defend. Like I saw a lot. I saw them trying to hold the ball more. We asked you first. What's your most?
But I like, yeah, I'll probably go for it, but I'm trying to think of like another. You know, here's the thing. I know we lost it, but like, I go with the 7-2. I don't like. I know, like I say, I know we lost, but it's like it's a funny story, but at the same time, it's painful. I
7-2.
woke up, yeah, when we lost 7-2 to Villa.
Oh yeah,
I
okay.
don't know, like
So,
obviously, would I want to watch that game again? Obviously not, but it's, as I said, memorable. It can be like Akasyah was what said just now. It's like is it memorable? Maybe not for everyone, but maybe for him. And same with me, like when we woke up, I was like, so I said I was like, and then I opened turned on my phone. It was like 4-1 to Villa. I was like, okay, just wake up, maybe a fruit, wash my face, turn on the computer. Because I was meant to do work as well. I did my work, and I turned on before watching the game. And it was like 4-2. And to pull it back, it was like 5-2, 6-2.
then Dennis
What's
was
going on? I turned on the knee. I turned off the tab, the Astro tab, the electronic go tab, and then I did my work, and then I ended up 7-2. So I was like, oh no. But one thing is also funny is like, so I have a friend named Dallas. He supports United as well, and on the same day, United got pumped 6-1 by Spurs. So when we met with each other, we looked at each other and we just laughed. He was like, you got pumped. He was like, you too as well, and we just laughed. Yeah, it's a good funny moment. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, would I want to relive that again? Obviously not, but
I would want to relive that just so that I can go back to that day and laugh at both everyone.
You got five two the week before, right? I guess.
Yeah,
No, I'm just saying, like, but
yeah,
at the start
true.
of the season,
I recovered from it. I was like, oh, okay.
so crazy, bro. But yeah.
Yeah.
Akasyah,
Yeah, I'm back.
are you gonna go anywhere after this?
I don't know.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
it's going to different state lah.
Okay, so am I still valid for the question for
Memorable game,
Yes,
memorable
yes,
game,
yes.
the most memorable game.
memorable game?
Yeah.
Right, it's the one where it's the one where MU and Liverpool match. It was like 2 seasons ago. It's because like it was the 0-0 one. It's because like not because of the game and everything lah. It's like because of the first match where the boy, like me, my dad, and my brother, like the boys went out to watch the game. Like this, you know, at that time the TGV, right? The TGV cinemas had the screening live screen, right? So we went to watch that lah. It's like a vibe lah, where the Liverpool fans and the MU fans were like shouting at each other, shit like that. Man, it was a vibe. It was all before COVID, bro.
Yeah, man.
You mentioned the bus I want to play football. Third question. I think before we get to kill it, who's your favorite, like most favorite player of all time? Who's the good?
Really?
Who's the
You
good?
know.
Who's the good?
Lingardinho.
I was about to say, don't mention Lingard. I know he's good, but don't mention Lingard.
Lingard.
You can take the time to laugh at Akasyah every time he says that.
Where
From
Lingard,
now on.
Sonny, innit?
Hey, your name, my son, yeah. But who's the good for you guys? Who's like the best player of all time for you?
For
Like,
me?
yeah,
Yeah.
like for like Darren, Surya, like me as well. Like, give a name and we'll argue. Who do you think is the good best of all time? Do you think this guy can stop? No one can touch him. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, who do you think is the man?
Like general or like your like
Based on
all,
your
all time, of all time. It's not from your club. Well, it cannot be that. I mean, like, yeah,
Okay.
from our club, no one, in my opinion, no one can go from our club. Can argue after this shit. But yeah, who for you, lah? I think Darren, do you have an answer? Because I'm just start with you.
I will go with this is actually quite a tough one.
Who has the answer? Who has the answer? Who has the answer? Because I have an answer, but I'm just with. I just want.
I'm gonna go with
King.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
ooh.
Yeah, I
Right. Okay.
I was very close to saying Messi, but I think I have to go with Ronaldo.
Any reasoning? Yeah, you have to surely have to give a reason. You know what I mean?
I think the reason why I think he's the best of all time is because he's shown and he's proven to everybody that he's gone through this like sort of evolution, like as a player and all. Like when you see last time at Ronaldo at Man U, I mean, whoever who watched like football at that time, you watch Ronaldo when he was younger, did anyone really think that he was going to become this superstar of a player? Like this,
He was just like a.
He was
The
just
fact
this.
that he managed.
No,
he managed to make his own name with the Man U squad last time, right? With that, like Ryan Giggs,
Yeah,
Van Nistelrooy.
no, but before this, when he was younger, people didn't really like think he would become world class. You know, like there wasn't really much of like he wasn't going to be like the next best player. People just knew him as this skillful young guy who could do skills but had awful shooting accuracy. So then, you know, after that he trained and he has good work ethics and all. He definitely teaches. He's more than just a footballer. I think he's become sort of like a symbol for all the young athletes out here now. Like if they want to look up to somebody, they look up to him because he's the perfect example of a great role model.
That's like the definition of grind, you know.
Yeah, he hasn't stopped. He's still going. That's the thing.
He still is. Like, how old is he? 30. Bro,
He's
I'm being
30.
serious. I'm
He's
being
gonna
serious.
be
I wouldn't be surprised if he stays till 60 and he still gets 30 goals a season.
He's gonna be 37
good
next
he
year. He's gonna be 37 next year. So
Yeah, that's crazy. Akasyah, do you have an answer? I agree with to be honest, like, in my opinion, there's no like real debate. Not real debate. There's like no argument. Because,
yeah, we
like,
can't really
everyone
argue.
else- Yeah, we can argue, but like, realistically, it's just a question normally.
We can argue when Akasyah says someone like Lingard lah. Then obviously we can argue.
Or like suddenly he's gonna say Fred or someone lah, then he's gonna get it lah.
I will murder you, Akasyah, if you say Fred.
Akasyah, what about you? What about you?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Like maybe, like Buffon, I think. But like, I don't know. There's like a lot of people are like really good.
Yeah, true. So if you had to choose
We'll
one,
come back to you. We'll come back to you.
Alright,
What about
okay,
you?
okay.
What about you?
I would say, okay, so having a debate. So I don't know whether which of these people to choose, but I think, best player for me is upcoming. Also, I would say is Mbappe. He's
Wait, I'm talking about greatest of all time. Saying Mbappe greatest of all time.
Mbappe is still young, bro.
okay. That's more like
No,
uprising.
I'm-
Okay.
No,
I'll
I'm
choose.
talking about like greatest of all time. I don't care about who's gonna be. That's not the question here. The question is
who has been there and done that already.
Yeah. Okay.
been there, done that, 30 goal season, king. I don't know.
I would say, okay. Let's see. Okay, I would say, okay, I will go for Messi, cause I feel like Messi, right? Like he, I think compared to Ronaldo and all, I think he has like natural like gifts, for football. like-
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
that's
thing.
true
That's one thing. It's just like in my opinion, black and white. Messi's God gifted. Ronaldo is gifted, but not as gifted. But the only reason Ronaldo is here is because of his hard work.
Yeah.
I mean, he is good. He is good, but
Oh yeah, obviously.
It's just
Yeah,
that-
but like,
You know what I mean? Yeah.
yeah.
like
It's not-
like Messi, right? I'm not sure. Maybe this is like my opinion. Like Messi, right? He's only good if like players around him are also supporting him good. Like because right now Barcelona is not even doing not that well as last time.
I
He's
would disagree.
he's still putting out good numbers. Like
Yeah.
in the
Yeah, but like
Last
Depends.
season, the
More-
Barcelona squad wasn't the best, and he got 40 goals and assists. I think.
Yeah,
the
but, like,
season,
he's-
the season, this
But,
wait, which was the season that the last season, was it last season or the season before? 1920, who was their manager again?
Oh no,
Valverde.
yeah, 1920 was when they got pumped by Bayern.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Messi was still doing good at that time. I mean, the numbers wasn't like Messi level, but it's pretty insane. Like the numbers he still put up, even though he has bad seasons.
Yeah.
yeah, true. But
I
like
feel like he can just keep on banging like goals and just reach like new heights, even like when he like I don't know like as he even grows older and stuff. It's just that I just really admire like how he seamlessly managed to, obviously he still trains, but he doesn't have to train as much as hard as like other players
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Ronaldo and all. Yeah.
I blame Barca's board for not
Oh man,
help-
absolutely.
for not giving Messi for not building the team around Messi in like the last few years after all their
When they sold Neymar, that was when like shit hit the fan, in my opinion, because
Yeah.
they spent recklessly. They didn't
they didn't use the money properly.
they
and
even
Yeah,
let
it
go
is-
Suarez, right?
yeah, I mean
but-
they,
Yeah.
But what Coleman is trying to do now is they want like to build a good young team, like to rebuild really, and that's why I was like kind of like you look at their situation now, it's like
could have done
when
that
he-
2 years ago, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that they could like here's the thing, they're not in like bankrupt, right? Like can they be bankrupt? Yeah, like they're in like 200 million debt or something. They cannot like cannot sign players to like the Barca, La Liga tax, whatever. And like you look at it, you're like, if you can release Messi, you'll be fine. I know it's Messi, but like you kind of have to let it go, in a sense.
You
Also,
know,
like, I know it's special, but you gotta let go, man. You gotta have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Is it up to Messi, right? Also, if he wants to leave the club or not.
He's a free agent now, right?
I
But
mean,
he
Oh.
said, but they say he's gonna.
Yeah, he's gonna sign a contract. It's just like again, like Barca don't money.
I would love to see him come to
Okay.
Premier League though. That'd be
Oh, I mean,
interesting.
obviously, he doesn't.
That would be interesting.
I don't want that to happen. I don't want to cry every day. He's going to bully. He's going to bully everybody. He is going to bully everybody.
Darren, the thing is, right, the most likely.
You say no. You say now you want Messi to come to Prem. He comes to the Prem. He starts bullying everybody. You're
I
gonna
know, right?
say,
He's gonna
I wish he
knock
never
out
came.
every like Sheffield. Boom! He's gonna
He's-
hold it everyone.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it blindfolded. I'll tell you that. He chop off his right leg and he'll do it 1 foot. He'll hop to the goal and he'll score. So
Wait, I want your opinions, right? Do you think like young players should, once the young players they get a contract to Barcelona or Real Madrid, they should go for it?
not exactly. No,
Depends on the state of the club. Depends on the state of the club.
I don't. I think in general, no. For me, lah.
Like, when I see right, when like young players get contracts, get to transfer to Barcelona or Real Madrid, they'll just fall off like 2 seasons after that.
No,
Because for them, they're like they need it already.
Yeah,
But-
because like you're there, you don't know what to do after that.
yeah, Barca and Real. These are the clubs you should be going to when you're in your prime, like what Ronaldo did.
Yeah, so when I saw Depay got into Barca, I was like, oh no.
They
What was
mean-
Depay again?
But the point is like
Fine, you could
27.
argue like that, yeah.
yeah.
Like 5 players, you could say 27 to 29, like Harry Kane, Van Dijk. You look at those players, like they were in their prime during that age.
They cannot buy all these young and unproven talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because what like for like Hazard, right? Like he was already like
I was like,
good
during that time,
in Chelsea.
yeah, that was his prime.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
but once he
27,
went to
I think that was just unfortunate, lah.
like Griezmann also.
True also.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
now,
if you're
To be
Yeah, we had our
established
topic.
players.
you're good. I'm sorry, you're good.
My God, right? It has to be.
Odd.
If you say
Leo
Lingard,
Ferdinand.
Rio Ferdinand, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell us why.
That's why.
Because he's the GOAT.
Kick
What's
him
the
out, kick him out, kick him
reason,
out, kick him out, kick him out. You know, I'll go, and then we'll leave Akasyah, and if he doesn't, we're gonna.
Okay, Schmeichel.
You just naming your club legend, so you.
Yeah, you name it.
Okay. Okay, Buffon lah.
Buffon, wow.
You gotta be honest. Like Buffon is actually like, like
Do you think he's better than Yashin? In my opinion, yeah, for sure. Do you think
Could be.
Yashin.
That's a shout. That's a shout.
that's actually a shout?
I think it's very difficult for us to say that because we didn't actually grow up watching Yashin
like-
play.
Yeah.
You look at his stats, right, and you look what he's done. He saved like 100 plus penalties. He's got a Ballon d'Or. He's won like the Soviet Union back then. Like he won like I think 5 Champions League. Okay, maybe not. Like back then, the Champions League was that.
He wore a beret.
Yeah, and he's iconic. Like you know what I mean. But the
Yeah,
thing is,
true.
Yeah,
We don't watch him play, you know. Like we just
don't
know
know,
him
but-
like he's like Pele.
He's
Like
like-
yeah, he's
Hey,
goated.
He's part of like the history books. We just know
Yeah.
about him, but we weren't there
We didn't
to.
actually grow
like
up with
you
him.
could argue Eusebio, Puskas, Di Stefano,
Yeah.
Yashin. Who else like there's like the Steven Gerrard where like you could
Like
say-
Cruyff and all lah.
Yeah, Cruyff, no, like
Yeah, like Cruyff.
really back then, back then, but like yeah.
Like, if you talk to your granddad about football, they will know about Cruyff and Yashin and
I think
Oh, maybe.
Cruyff should be like goat of not football itself. Like goat should be like goat of managers or something
Oh
like that.
yeah, bro, he revolutionized the game. Like,
I-
he actually, bro,
But,
Pep
so-
Guardiola, one of the most successful managers, took bits of his.
I mean, he learned off Cruyff. So.
Yeah, he learned from Cruyff.
So-
So before we continue to the fun part on the sale, I think.
what about your favorite managers?
Oh, I
Oh.
think Danish and Surya only have one. I know what they're gonna say already.
Yeah, I mean like
Wait.
No, let's ask Akasyah. Let's ask Akasyah who his favorite manager is.
Oh no!
I'm pretty sure like the rest of us,
Yeah.
the rest of us,
Oh,
we
okay.
we know already what our answer is gonna be, but we don't know what your answer is gonna be.
You already know.
And he's gonna
I
put.
like the reason why I like Temu is because of the lad. Okay.
Yeah,
The reason why I
yeah.
like Temu is because of the lad. Okay.
So technically, we all yeah, we all know who our okay. We might as well just say it lah, because
Yeah.
it just sounds a bit weird now.
Okay, Danish, you go first.
Oh, wait, we'll just move to managers. Wait, can I finish? Wait, I think Messi. Okay, please go. Never mind. Favorite manager. So, okay, our favorite manager. My favorite manager might be Klopp, but here's the thing. I do like Jose in terms of what he's done in the past. You could say he's like history books and all that. He's quite good.
Yeah, true.
The special one.
Yeah, special one. Like, bro, it's like dude's cameras, man. Cameras in front of him. Stuff's gonna happen, you know. That's
Yeah,
very
true.
I think for me, I think it's pretty obvious. I would go for Pep lah.
Yeah.
A shout
I
out for good looking Mancini. Have you seen that, man?
Mancini, yeah. No, I think the thing is,
manager
yeah.
can, yeah, okay, but look, have you seen that, man?
but I think I have to give like a special shout out for the manager who was here before Pep lah, who was at my team, Pellegrini also. I give him. Yeah, I know. I'm not saying he's the best manager of all time. I'm just saying I adore him.
I get it.
But I think for me it would be Pep lah, like because I think he really is like the definition of managerial talent.
Yeah, true.
Hands down the best.
Okay.
No, Surya.
I mean, like, mine is pretty obvious lah. Klopp, like the way I feel like I really respect him as manager. The way he transformed the whole team to go on win the Premier League and the Champions League. Yeah, like
Especially his history like with Dortmund.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just saying he turned Jordan Henderson to one of the most one of the players where I'm like, if he's not on the team sheet, I'll be like, oh Nelly, like that's how good he is.
yeah, that's one of his skills also, turning like
Man
players
management,
like Salah and
players
everybody
doing
to world class players is what they
Can I,
want.
can I just can I just point out can I just give like a shout out to one manager who I think doesn't really get the credit he deserves?
Okay. Ooh.
Carlo Ancelotti.
I was about to say Ancelotti.
yeah,
I was about to say
true,
Ancelotti.
true.
I think right had he not gone to Everton and just stayed didn't pick up the Everton job and then just stayed, leave Bayern and then stop. I think people would have seen him go down as one of the greatest managers of all time.
I think with Ancelotti's move to Everton, I think it wasn't like a match. Because to me, Ancelotti's like
It just didn't make sense. It didn't make sense.
Like, I thought Ancelotti was what Ancelotti is Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, like the big boys, and he's not back at Real Madrid, and I think he'll do well. But I just feel like, Everton's kind of like Liverpool with Klopp. You know what I mean? Like, they want to build. I don't think Ancelotti is like a club builder. He's more of like okay, you're big, you've got history, I will sustain that. And he did at Bayern. He did.
He will bring you the titles. He will bring you the
It's more
titles.
like a club developer, not really a club builder.
Yeah, like there's two managers.
Yeah.
There's a club builder, and there's like the Pep and Ancelotti. You could argue in terms
Yeah.
of like big players, big status, and all. Like you look at Ancelotti, he won 3 Champions Leagues, right? 3 Champions Leagues, more than Sir
Yeah.
Alex Ferguson, who arguably is one of for me, Alex Ferguson is the best of all time.
Best.
Yeah, but like the best manager of all time. You could argue Cruyff, but you know what I'm saying, like. Ancelotti is really good.
People don't really pay much attention to him because he didn't do it in the Prem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even with Chelsea, he won a double, right? He won a Prem and a
He
Cup,
did.
right?
He did pipe Man United to the title. He
Like,
I remember they.
really good. Yeah.
It was his
Yeah,
debut season or something like that. Then he
Yeah,
won
he
the
won.
title.
Yeah, he won. Quite, yeah. Good shouts. Yeah, I'd say Ancelotti, Mourinho, Klopp,
Pochettino?
Dude, what are the managers are there? I'm thinking about
Be quiet, and then we'll ask you.
thinking about other managers as well. Like, we're not gonna talk about Simeone, like what he's done at Atletico. Does that count as like being a GOAT manager?
He is alright. Well,
I mean,
feel like his style.
I like not like GOAT level lah, but like one.
Like his celebrations though.
No, that we can't talk about that.
Honest.
But
Like-
he has to admit that what he did at Atletico is quite impressive considering he came to Atletico as a
He was
virtual nobody.
I can't think of like managers that's like good. Alright, we're now doing Premier League tier list. We're doing Premier League predictions really. This
Yeah.
video's gonna bang, hopefully get views. So, you guys want to start from bottom to top or top to bottom?
Bottom.
Bottom lah.
Okay. Any shouts?
Brentford.
Yeah,
Brentford.
Brentford. Hey yo!
Yeah,
You
no.
can't do that! You
Yo,
can't
yo,
do that
yo,
to them!
yo.
You can't do that to
I'm
them!
kidding.
That one
Naughty,
was a
naughty little
violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
Last season, December, they lost a lot. Nah, I'm gonna take it.
Nah.
Brentford, yeah.
I'm gonna piss everyone off.
Akasyah couldn't say anything about that because they were the only team they didn't lose to in that
Shut up.
losing streak.
Shut up.
So Brentford, guys. You guys go Brentford?
I'm going with Brentford.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going Brentford too.
Brentford fans, here's the thing.
There's no
Either Tony might save you, but
Look, you can't rely solely on your striker. I mean, they should take lessons from Norwich 2 seasons ago. You can't rely on your striker only.
But you can rely on your cam and play Jack Grealish, right?
Okay.
The second one, I think it's either Norwich or Watford.
I actually went with Watford also.
Yeah.
I here's the thing, in my head I'm like, I don't think Watford will go down because but at the same time the board at Watford, they can just switch managers and then it won't be right, etc. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true also.
Norwich as well, they lost Buendia. Their team's getting like stripped, you know what I mean? Like not the best. They brought in Rashika as well. But you just look at it, you're like, I really don't know out of these two. I just really don't know. I think one of them is staying up. I just don't know.
I'm feeling Norwich might scrape it this season and they might actually survive. I don't know.
I think it doesn't work out with Norwich.
Because surely Norwich are not gonna repeat the same mistakes twice.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, true.
Akasyah?
I think we can go with Watford.
Really?
Wait,
Yeah.
relegation is 2 teams, you can't.
No,
3.
Oh, three.
Three, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And Surya doesn't watch football. Nah, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So-
Why don't we just put Watford and Norwich there? Cause like I don't see them going far. I guess.
Yeah, we don't see the other teams. We don't see the other teams getting relegated, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like so.
Okay.
What are the
Watford
teams?
and Norwich might go
I
down.
actually think I don't know why I have this feeling that Burnley are going to do bad and I think they might get relegated. Because last season they didn't do that well.
You know,
But-
Burnley
but
is that. You know,
but
Burnley is
again,
that team
I
that
don't
just can't get relegated. I'm gonna be honest.
Like Palace, lah, you know what I mean? Burnley,
Yeah.
Palace.
Burnley
I
will
think-
do bad enough to remain at the bottom, but not bad enough to be relegated.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
right,
it.
yeah. Okay, so you're saying teams going up, these other teams. going
Watford
down.
and Norwich. The other teams. I mean, you could make a case for Newcastle, but I don't really.
Newcastle are like Burnley as well, as you said.
Yeah,
they're gonna be bad, but they're just gonna.
No, they have the thing with Newcastle is that they have the players. Like there are players that can get them out of that position.
Just the managers, like, you know what I mean?
But that's the opposite. The opposite is with Burnley is that they don't have all the players, but they have an okay manager who can steer them to.
Yeah,
Bottom
true.
half. Bottom half is 13 to 17.
First nomination. So we're gonna go. So the first one we pick is 13 lah, like towards the end. You know how they do like.
Yeah, Danish, you can
Yeah.
move the teams into this one.
Okay, so who are the 4 teams you think are gonna scrape it? You know what I mean? I think
Newcastle, Burnley,
yeah.
Brighton,
Southampton.
and
I think Southampton.
yeah.
Villa. Oh, Villa.
Oh wait. Yeah.
I don't think so. Okay, so
Really? Yeah.
Newcastle.
Danish,
I think the one-
for the relegated teams, you
Brighton.
can add in the teams.
Oh yeah. What position do you think the teams are gonna be? Like this is like, I think Brentford would be last. Like, wait.
Nice.
I'm just.
I think Norwich should be 17. I don't think Norwich will be last.
Yeah.
Okay, so 20th, 19th, 18th. Is that how you guys think that position will be? That will be it? Or you have any exceptions? I mean,
No, I think that is how it.
so you're
might be.
saying Norwich will be 18, what would be 19, 20th, Brentford? Everyone agree?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Akasyah?
Oh, is he?
Akasyah.
Yeah.
You agree?
So do you agree with this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
think we
bottom
half. I think you need to put Crystal Palace there.
Crystal Palace. Yeah.
Sure, you didn't put Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
Bro!
Didn't-
Oh
didn't-
my god, you didn't put Crystal Palace!
Oh my
Okay,
god.
okay,
You didn't put
wait.
Crystal Palace!
That's a violation there. That's a violation there.
We leave a
Miss-
space for Crystal Palace. Like, for people watching, we'll do one. We're gonna put it on YouTube. All right, let's just put Crystal Palace somewhere. But forgot. Oh my God, Syria. This is what I say. Why you have to do? All right, you know what? We'll put Crystal Palace as imaginary. So you can edit whatever. Okay? Just put it as imaginary. Okay. So, Brighton, Burnley, Crystal Palace, and Newcastle.
So what about Southampton?
Okay, here's the thing. Out of these 4 teams, okay, so it's technically 5. This is just the 4th who's going to be mid-table. So mid-table is going to be like 8 to 12. I think Newcastle will be mid-table, but I think they'll finish 12.
Arsenal. Arsenal mid-table.
We'll get to Arsenal later. Now we're discussing.
I think Wolves.
Yeah, Wolves, Arsenal, and
we
Leeds.
have to arrange bottom half first. You know what I mean?
Bottom
We have to
half.
arrange bottom half. 4 teams.
I think
Okay.
17
Where
17 will
do you think
be.
Crystal Palace will be?
They might finish
Okay.
16. I think 16.
Okay. 17. Guys, Crystal Palace, any shout?
Wait, Danish, you can drag in the relegated teams. You were already done relegated, right?
No, we have to put that lah, so we can remember. This dude doesn't know how to do this work.
Yeah, you need to drag the
Yeah.
team and put it there, right?
Just drag lah. I'm dragging them. Do you not see the screen?
Wait.
This, you know what? Yeah, never mind.
It
You guys
doesn't
can
appear
see, right?
in Discord, bro.
Okay, but Akasyah and Darren can see, right? You guys can see, right?
Yeah, we can see.
Yeah, see? God,
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
So-
Chill.
You missed.
I think 17th will be Southampton now.
Okay, so Southampton. I would put Burnley at 17 instead of Southampton.
Oh.
I would. Alright, so yeah, I think I would.
You know, you should I really have no hope for the hipster football
Why?
teams. Because, I mean, let's be honest, right? If you want to be a hipster football team, you need to have the players to do those hipster football teams. That's why all of our teams can do it, is because we have the players. The reason why Brighton and Southampton they can't really do it is because they don't have the players. That's just the they might have the manager and all the tactics, but they just simply don't have the players.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of sad though.
so 17 Burnley, Southampton, and any shout? I put Burnley down for Southampton. Both ways.
I think it looks okay.
Yeah, it looks fine.
So guys, Crystal Palace is somewhere here.
Somewhere.
Yeah,
Crystal Palace is
due to unforeseen errors.
Okay, so if anything, we're not placing them in exact order. We're just saying this is where the place will be. So,
Yeah, this where they
relegated,
come
it
up.
is, yeah. So yeah, you know what I mean. So mid-table.
Oh,
wait,
juicy.
wait, we have to put somewhere at mid-table because Crystal Palace are going to be here. Yeah, put
Oh.
right down there. Yeah. So Crystal Palace will be here. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mid-table, it will be 8 to
Arsenal.
12.
8 to 12.
Yeah, I think Arsenal.
Arsenal will take the top
Yeah,
mid
they'll
table.
be 8. They'll be 8 in my opinion. I
Well, why do
think
you think
Villa.
Brighton?
Uh,
Why do you
no,
think
no.
Brighton?
I think Villa.
Yeah, Aston Villa. Wolves.
Wolves.
West Ham.
Wait,
Yeah,
that's
Wolves,
18,
West Ham,
8, 9, 12, 11. Okay, so we need one more.
West Ham lah. West Ham.
Leeds. No, Leeds.
I think West Ham though. I think Leeds will finish
No.
higher.
Think so. But,
Wait, what? Danish, why did you put Brighton there?
Because,
Crystal Palace is gonna be down there.
oh yeah, sorry, yeah, Crystal Palace should be. Sorry, my math is wrong.
It's five teams in the bottom half. Right?
Yeah, fine.
So
Yeah.
I think Leeds and Everton, although
Leeds.
one of
That's the tricky part. I think West Ham will be the end lah. To be honest.
the top of West Ham so clear. Okay, wait.
Oh.
No. I thought it was. So So there's gonna be 5 teams. Okay, we'll put Leeds and we'll put Everton here.
Yeah, then where we can figure it out.
And then we'll think who's gonna be the 7th place now really.
7th place, I put
I think
Arsenal.
it'll be Leeds, you know. We put Arsenal.
Yeah, I thought that Arsenal would surely have the players to get them to 7.
And yet it shall. I would put Arsenal 7th, but yet I don't know. Like they're bringing in Ben White. They might bring James Madison, but it's unlikely. Do you think Ben White will stabilize the ship at the back there?
If you ask me, I mean, he is a centre back. He's an okay centre back, but the fact that they paid 50 million for him shows that they were really desperate, lah. I don't think he'll turn out to be a very good signing, if I'm honest.
Akasyah, any shots for 7? We'll definitely 7th now because I think we just have to pick a mid-table team out of this.
I don't know. For me, like Arsenal and Everton are close. Yeah, it has to be that. Like
Everton with Rafa as well.
It depends if Leeds can maintain their.
I'm gonna say Leeds because I don't know, like their football is like really good, and I think have there been any signings?
They among all these clubs right now, they're the most stable one, right? Because
Yeah. True.
They are the ones that
7th
have.
is really like an outside shot.
I mean, you could put Leeds 7th. It's not really a bad shout, is it?
I mean, West Ham finished 6th last season. I predicted them to be relegated. So, you know, it is what it is. By someone. Is there any shot?
I think I would go for Leeds.
We're all in green. League 7.
Yep.
Akasyah? 7. Darren, League 7.
Yep, I'm okay with it.
We're gonna look such clowns. We get this wrong.
Sorry, Arsenal fans. I'm sorry, Arsenal
Here's the
fans.
thing.
Yeah.
Arsenal fans, we think you're gonna do well. Like I say, you can. It's just we don't think now. And we're recording this on the 28th of July.
One day. So.
There's 1 more month until the transfer window closes and the season starts. So you know.
I mean, we could be proven wrong. They might go out and splash money on actual good players, so we don't know.
Yeah. So Arsenal.
I know Liverpool would.
Yeah.
I'll fucking yeah, Leeds 7. Alright. Now we get to the juicy part. Oh,
damn.
We
this is good.
have to start with 6th place first, right? Let's go like one by one.
Spurs. I think Spurs.
I think Spurs also.
I think Spurs. Yeah, Spurs. Serious Spurs?
Yeah. Spurs. True.
I think we
Leicester.
know who's 5th place lah. Leicester.
Yeah, Leicester. Alright.
Leicester.
I think Leicester now are like really a good stable club because like what?
Brandon
I know like
Rodgers.
I know they missed some Champions League, but like Europa League 2 years in a row, quite good to be honest.
And now we come to the most juicy part.
Oh my days.
Should we
Oh
all-
boy!
I think this one we all can't agree on this.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm just saying like I think I did the math. You know what I mean? Chelsea came in it, United came in it, Liverpool came in it, City came in it.
Because I changed mine like 56,000 times already. But one thing I have said is I know which one I put as number 4 lah, as 4th place. That's the only one I'm confident in my prediction. What you say, Danish?
You know someone. Like you said, you know who to put in 4th, right?
Yes, I know who I'm picking for 4.
Yeah, who did you?
MU is gonna be fourth.
I pick MU as 4. I mean, it's not like it's nothing against your team or anything, but
I don't
Out
think
of-
he's gonna do
out of-
better than.
out of these 4 teams, I think your team is the how do you say
Even I can tell. Maybe we're not there yet.
yeah, your
We're
team
just
is
buying expensive players.
Here's the thing. It's kind of tough for us because we have to predict what's gonna happen in transfer window as well. Because we're predicting it a month before the window closes.
I mean, my team has not bought anybody yet, so I'm just.
not about anybody. But
Oh,
here's the thing. You can spend money. Chelsea can spend money. United, I'm hearing you, they're gonna buy 2 more players.
Yo, I'm
Yeah,
just
like Varane
Yeah.
for 40 million. Like,
Yo, I
bro.
don't know. I don't know what you all are on about, but I'm just relaxing in this transfer window. I just every day I wake up in the morning, I just sit in my I just sit on my chair and I start kicking my legs because I'm like, yeah, we're not linked. We're linked with people, but let's just take a moment to relax a bit first.
I mean, like, I wanna win the Prem next season.
You
I
always
won't be-
see on
I
the
won't be
news.
surprised if my team doesn't buy anybody. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, you guys are solid already, what? The
Yeah,
team
it's
We
is
solid
solid,
already.
what?
Man.
Like,
I
you
mean-
have
No, because Ruben Diaz is shit.
No, I think it's
We'll
no.
get to Ruben Diaz later.
The thing is that I think in a lot of like champions know that after winning a title, the most important thing is to not sit there and then be content, is to actually go the next season and strengthen their squad even more. I mean, that was Sir Alex Ferguson's success.
Alex,
His
But
secret.
like, he bought one for the future.
After he won one title, he went out and then he bought another player, a few more players, and then he won another title.
He gives like competition to the squad so like they can be
Yeah.
on their toes.
He didn't just like stop once he won. Like City doesn't have anything to prove much anymore. Like I think they've proven enough, but then they still
Yeah.
need to.
But yeah, like trophy is like
Yeah, I know.
again, people will try to like
Yeah.
I like how much this we talked about for 5 minutes of time and we haven't put one person into the
We'll put United as
Yeah,
fourth lah,
United.
because we
I
all
put
can agree.
United fourth, Chelsea third, but
Wait,
yeah.
I was about to argue for
I was about to say I was tempted to
I was
put
about to
Chelsea
argue
as
for-
second.
I was about to put Chelsea first, you know.
Oh, that's a big shout. I was
Ooh.
No,
tempted to
because
put.
here's the thing, I think, okay, so again, I just want to say, this top four, if you're fourth, I don't think you have to be ashamed unless at the end of the season your points tally is bad. I think it will be this. This is how I think the cycle will be again. Until it will be 1 point, 3 points, 4 points. Like 4 points from the top. So it'll be one and okay, so from first to second it'll be 1 point. Until it'll be that. Second to third will be goal difference. Third to fourth will be about 3 points. I think lah. Because these teams are so good, like if you look on paper, that you're just gonna be like really hard to think of like where to put them because as I said anyone can do this, you know. So yeah.
I was-
true.
I'm just saying so are we agreeing Man United
Yes.
Man United fans, don't get triggered because we're also unsure.
Like, it's real.
We're really unsure. We're really unsure.
It's just we're being realistic as
Yeah.
of this moment right now.
because
Yeah.
by the time you're watching, who knows?
From an
in 5
MU
or 10 months'
fan.
time- who knows, in 10 months' time, we might be walking the league right now.
Who knows?
And
Maybe
we won't be surprised if it's true.
maybe Varane might fail his medicals. No one would know. We don't know.
Yeah.
And then
I'm gonna put another picture.
Quite
And then-
disappointed though.
and
Like,
then they get Ben White. Who knows? Maybe he might fail his medical at Arsenal, and then they did a swap.
Yeah, I feel
We
like
don't know.
top four
We
is the
don't know.
most volatile part.
Okay,
Like
everyone,
anything can
United
happen.
fourth.
yeah, United fourth.
Yeah, United fourth.
Alright.
I was very tempted to put Chelsea second place.
I will
Yeah.
argue first. You know, can I make a? Okay, so like let's go with third.
I
As bad as I want to, as bad as I don't want to put my team there, but I have to be realistic. This is the thing. Don't tell me Man City is going to finish third with what they did last season. I don't think they're going to finish third, Darren. I really don't think so. I think for me now, it's Chelsea, City, Liverpool, United.
Oh damn. Wait. Okay, like looking back right now, Chelsea's team kind of solid though.
That's the thing. That's the thing. The thing is that Chelsea's team are sort of very solid compared to your squad and Danish your team also like. If you look at it on paper,
Also, like,
Bro, like,
the open talks in
Havertz-
Kuende, no? What is it? Kuende, yeah. Yeah, like, and also one of the things they need, well, in my opinion, is a centre back. So they play a 3-back. Aston Costa, Rudiger, and Thiago Silva. I think Thiago Silva is
Yeah.
good, but I think again, at some point at that age, you're gonna have to decrease. Like, you look at Rooney, like, yeah, he's old, but like, at one point he started decreasing under Mourinho.
I
Right?
think the only weak point I could say in Chelsea is probably their attack. Maybe they're not very how do you say they're not as productive as creative as all of our teams. You know what I mean?
I think Timo Werner.
Yeah, true.
I think that's the only like weakness I can see in Chelsea's team. Like apart from that, everyone else is very solid. So
So wait, so what about Chelsea now? So I'm saying first, they're saying second. What about Syria?
I'm a think like second lah, like maybe like second, but like tied like the first and second and third like tied.
Yeah, I think-
I would say Chelsea for number 2.
For
I
number
would say
2 or 3.
Chelsea number 2. I would say Chelsea will go to number 2.
So I think we'll argue 2 and 3 because like I think you're gonna win because you shall hit it for 5 months, two FA Cup, 2 finals, and he won one, and one of them is the Champions League. Are you mad? Like, come on, you know what I mean?
yeah,
I'm just
true.
saying,
That's very
I'm just saying,
scary.
yeah. I'm just saying, if you can do that, if you can do that in 5 months, what can you do with a backing to Roman Abramovich? Because I heard he gave Tuchel 200 million to spend on.
And they also got the Champions League money, right? Also, like
Like,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no,
true.
I'm not talking about like the money, like Abramovich.
No,
I'm talking about like the unity, like how they play under him. Like, bro, they start teams left, right, center. You know what I mean?
To be
Like,
fair, they did get slapped by West Brom 5-2 lah. So you,
we'll talk about that, but like, you know what I mean?
I remember seeing Callum Robinson dancing around Stamford Bridge like he owned the place. Let's just put it that way.
I also saw Kai Havertz drop.
I think I will put. I think putting Chelsea at second place is quite realistic in a way.
I can put Chelsea second. Guys,
Yeah.
Chelsea second. Alright. So do we? Okay, I think we discussed who's gonna win the league now.
Hey, Chelsea.
Hey,
okay,
you
who's
never
gonna
know.
win the
You
league?
never know. You never know. who's
Yeah,
gonna win.
you know this two like okay.
Okay, wait.
Man
So
City-
just to say back. Fourth, we presented United. Third, we're discussing now. Second, Chelsea. First, we're discussing now. So realistically, who do you think is gonna come first?
as much I hate to say, right, I would say that I don't know. I do not see. I feel like I mean like Van Dijk is coming and everything, but I still the defense is gonna be good. But then I don't see Liverpool winning the title this season. Maybe they could go on to win the Champions League or something, but I don't know
Yeah,
about
maybe we might win a cup.
our
Like,
Premier League.
man, so I'm so
I think-
unsure. You know?
I think winning the league is always very difficult.
Yeah, I
in a
know.
way.
38 games, we can be proud. Obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say
So-
City goes for number 1. I would say
Yeah,
Liverpool go
this
number
is-
3. That is mine.
As much as I want Liverpool to win the league, obviously.
Yeah,
but
you gotta be real,
Like-
man. And like,
like last season, you guys were so stable that it's like, you know what I mean?
They
You
made
won
it
the
look.
league you won the league without an actual striker. You know what I mean?
They made it look easy lah, basically, pretty
Yeah.
much.
yeah,
But I think also
Yeah.
because last season, everybody was just a bit didn't really expect it, so it was sort of out of the blue stuff.
yeah, true.
I think that's why also it was like people sort of like thought it was scary because no one really took advantage of the whole like no one wants to take the title, and then basically that's it lah.
That's why would deserve it first. I think me, Surya, and Darren have agreed on team.
Yeah, I think it should be so who have we decided to go number 1? City. City, okay. Akasyah, you okay?
We
City
can hear like
number
our
one.
pain in our voices.
Yeah, the hate, the like, whatever.
Damn, the two.
Pain.
I'm just saying, Chelsea fans, I think you're going to win the league. But again, it's a good discussion.
Grace.
Yeah.
No, like
I don't think they are sort of there yet to win.
But
Yeah.
again, Darren, as I said, in 1 month's time, we don't know.
True.
Leicester might also come top 4.
Uh,
You never know,
yeah.
man. They could also just suddenly
Uh,
appear.
I'm just saying, the year that we gave the league, won the league, I'll take this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, If we win Champions
So
League,
yeah,
then City can take Premier League lah.
Oh.
We would swap the trophies, Surya. We would swap the trophies. We would actually swap.
Wow, so this is a pretty impressive tier list.
Yeah.
Have to say.
Yeah.
This is
Alright,
it.
guys. So relegation. We think the three who came up are gonna go down. The bottom half: Newcastle, Burnley, Southampton, Brighton, and Crystal Palace. It's not in the order that we think, but like obviously, okay. So the things down there. Yes, your team isn't as important as the top, but we're just saying. So you guys are gonna the mid-table. Arsenal is gonna finish 8th in our opinion, but we think you can still finish comfortably. West Ham, Wolves, Everton, and Villa will think you'll finish around there. Fifth will be Leicester. First will be 6th, and then Leeds will be 7th. However, Leeds position can be Arsenal. Arsenal can take that position, and then the top four. City are win the league. Chelsea are gonna play second. Liverpool will win third, and Manchester United are gonna finish fourth. However, we don't want to say this list can be completely wrong, and please don't come.
You should come with like a warning viewer discretion.
Yeah, viewer discretion. We recorded this a month before the transfer window is closed, and we haven't seen any of the teams.
Nothing in this video is to be taken seriously.
Yeah. I think Van Dijk playing tomorrow morning against West Ham.
And like, sorry for the Crystal Palace fans lah. Like, didn't forgot
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, guys. I just want to say this. I told Surya we should use someone else's tier list, but he's like, "Oh no, I'll do it because it's easier."
Originality. Originality.
Surya, yeah. Oh no, Darren. Surya's like, "Oh yeah, we slapped them 7-0 last season." Yeah, that's the tier list for the Premier League prediction. Now we're going on to the second going to the second one, which is okay. Alisson Becker. Thoughts, guys?
Alisson Becker.
I don't know. It's sort of like mixed reactions from people.
If we're talking about recently, I would say.
Okay, so when are you gonna? Okay, for this past season. Okay, so their season and the international, what they've done. You know what I mean?
It's pretty okay, pretty impressive.
Yeah,
I think he's been very consistent lah. He's a very consistent goalie. So
I think just nice because I really don't know.
I don't think people overrate him, but I don't think people underrate him at the same time.
Yeah, I think it's just nice.
He's doing his job, bro.
Yeah,
And
true. Yeah, as I said, yeah. Just nice, guys. Just nice.
Let's see his
nice.
clean sheets.
Oh, I just looked at the second person. We're gonna have a problem.
Okay, so just nice.
Bruno Fernandes, yeah.
So just nice, right? Just nice. Okay.
I'm gonna tear into this man right now.
Yeah, 44 clean sheets. Damn.
Bruno
Okay.
Fernandes.
Yes.
Here we go. Akasyah.
Okay.
Hold on.
Let Akasyah speak first lah.
Okay,
Let
okay.
Akasyah speak.
Yeah, okay,
No.
Akasyah, as a Manchester United fan, what do you think of Bruno Fernandes? Okay.
Okay, like, I can't say he's underrated because like he didn't because all he does is penalties. Like I no hate, no hate, no hate. It's just like most of his goals are like penalties. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah, so like maybe like overrated because everyone was hyping it up. Like you should know, like everyone is hyping him up.
But
Yeah.
it's the thing, like, I was actually a big fan of Bruno when he first came in.
Me also. Like when I heard like, oh, this guy's gonna come in, like I didn't know him, but I checked on him. Like he's actually really good, but like I wasn't expecting like penalties. You know, like
I just found that I just found it very unexpected and out of the blues because I had no idea where or what who he was, and up until he signed for United.
What is a Bruno Fernandes? You didn't know what.
No, I'll do you one better. Why is Bruno Fernandes?
Okay, guys. I think we have to restate the rules. I think we cannot fit everyone, in my opinion. I really.
Yeah, it's gonna be very difficult because you put all of pretty much world-class players in here, so it's very difficult to call.
Yeah, well, we should probably do this next time as a separate video.
I think we can put him in overrated, but
yeah,
not.
Bruno overrated.
I was going to say this. I'll put him overrated because at the Euros, he wasn't at like people hype him up. Like, oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. The Euros.
Bruno was gonna
yeah.
have good Euros, etc. And also like, I still remember when Liverpool beat United 4-2. Not Dick, he was like flopping around. I was like
I know
also,
this. I know. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that one thing I don't like about him is that when the going gets tough, he gets very, like, how do you say? He gets very
he gets
very. I don't want to say emotional, but he sort of like he becomes too reactive. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I would agree. Like as I said, like when 4-2, like when United lost 4-2, he was like, I don't know, he was like flopping around, like, what? You know what I mean?
even Roy. No, I think the rule of thumb is if you're not liked by Roy Keane on Sky Sports, then you need to reconsider yourself, because you're not a good player in terms of your work ethic if you're not liked by Roy Keane. That's my rule of
So
thumb.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin
You
is
saw-
going to be what? Very overrated because of his fashion sense, Darren.
No, but I mean, in terms of like skill and all, okay lah. But you see him every time I see him on the pitch. Whenever he gets fouled, he starts like like going to the referee, and then sort of like tries to like talk to the referee and like go give me a foul and stuff like that. It's very.
Yeah.
It comes to a point where it's like very annoying lah when he starts. Every time someone fouls him, and then he just.
So, Rasha, are you okay with overrated? And I think all three of us will be covered it.
Alright,
Overrated?
I actually will put him overrated because he doesn't match the hype.
That is
he
good.
does. It's just like it's just those small moments. It's just like this, that, and the other.
Yeah, I thought he was. You can't say one player can carry a team, right?
Yeah, but all these small little things that he does that makes him.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Nah, we're not talking about this.
No, but it's like those small little things that he does as a player that makes him, sort of.
But I know last season he had a really good season, but it's just those things where it's like.
A lot of it were penalties.
Yeah, along.
You could argue with the penalties, it's hard, but like again, Alright, so yeah, that's Bruno Fernandes. Look, guys, it's our opinion. If you want to do one, you can go to like a link or something.
I like how you put. I like how the next person you put so happens to be.
The guy who Bruno always gets compared to.
I find
The
it.
competition.
I'm sorry to say this, Akasyah, but I find it very disrespectful that some people compare him to De Bruyne.
I would agree.
Yeah, I know, right?
I think Bruno's on
No,
De Bruyne's level.
I'm sorry, Akasyah, but that is wildly insane.
De Bruyne. Fairly rated, that's nice.
Yeah, just nice. I don't think
just
it's.
nice. Are we just gonna put all the players just nice?
I mean,
No. There's one player I'll argue for underrated. There's one player I'll argue for underrated.
there are some. There are.
Henderson.
Okay, next person. Oh no.
Here's the thing. I want to say overrated just because I think if you put Edison at like Villa, he'll concede more goals. Because I think Man City as a defense is good. Like you have Ruben Diaz, John Stones, Zinchenko, Cancelo, and Edison. He's really good. But the fact I'm seeing people saying he's better than Alisson, I just don't agree with that. Because Man City, I'll get with this with Ruben Diaz as well. You guys work as a unit. To me,
Just break out your English accent just now.
What?
Yeah,
When you were calling my team, you come.
Man City, bruh.
Man City.
not English.
Man
It's not
City.
English now, innit?
So like, I'll go with overrated, but it's just because I think the fact people are saying he's better than Alisson is just like no. And also like you guys work as a unit, not as like you get like. Great example. Jack Stanford played against Chelsea 3-1, right? And he conceded one goal. And even when you lost in the FA Cup, you conceded one goal. You think Edison would probably concede the goal? You know what I mean? So that's why you guys work as a unit. So
I guess you have a point also, yeah. But
so
to be fair, whenever he is, to be fair, whenever he is called up upon to make a save, he does perform. So it's not, but it's just not like he doesn't do like extremely well. But as a keeper, I mean, his main job, I'll be honest, his main job is to just kick the ball out of the freaking But as a keeper, he's okay. But I wouldn't say he's like world class level lah. I don't know how some people say he's world class level. I don't think
he is world class. It's just that
he's good. He's
the players
good,
he
but
gets compared to, man.
he's good. He's
Yeah.
good, but he's not. He's not like come on. Let's be realistic a bit lah.
So, overrated guys. Akasyah, Surya, overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
overrated.
We're gonna piss so much people off. Right? It's about the views, you know what I mean?
I mean, if I can take it, right? Surely
No,
whoever.
you're different, man. You're different. Like, football
Yeah.
fans are so people. Harry Kane.
I mean, I think it's
for
just
me,
nice, right?
Like
His Euro
watching Euros,
performance though.
Euros man carried the whole, man carried England all the way.
He didn't carry the whole team. He was just like,
Yeah.
It was definitely Mr. Raheem Sterling.
yeah.
Sterling.
Sterling's not overrated in my opinion, but yeah, we
That man was fighting for his life in the Euros. And honestly,
because he knows the back then point will be.
he saw it was linked to Spurs. He was like, I have to fight for my spot now. I'm not losing my spot.
Remember when Di Maria was like, your life, you're the terrible player with Spurs that makes you or something.
No, it's one of their fans.
Yeah. So Harry Kane,
Like,
just nice, very just nice.
Just
I
nice.
think it's just nice for the offer. Yeah. I think it's nice. So yeah, I'll put it just nice. So yeah, sorry, Akasyah and Darren, just nice.
Yes.
yeah, just
Yes, just
nice, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack Grealish.
Jack really.
Jack Grealish.
You know, I honestly thought that Jack Grealish was not gonna do well. For real.
No, Jack
When I
Grealish
first
is
saw him.
legend, man. Jack Grealish is legend, man. He's so good,
When I first saw him, I was like, oh man, this guy's not gonna like perform well. But surprisingly, he was like, oh
Yeah.
shit, this guy's actually good.
He really performed out of like his expectations.
The thing is, right, I just don't know what the fuck is. I don't think he's overrated because he is quality. I just don't know what it is.
Would you say he's a bit underrated?
It's the thing.
I would
For
say
me,
he's underrated.
I was about to say arguably underrated because I'm just saying, imagine him at City. Like, what,
Again, his English accent came out.
Who, me?
No, but
Man City.
because like when you talk about like attacking midfielders and all these skillful midfielders, he's not the one that comes to your mind straight away. That is he.
The one who come up probably De Bruyne, Bruno, as a cam, right? Really. Jack
Yeah, you
Grealish, he's quite good. Like obviously he is good after what we see in the Euros and after how he carried Aston Villa.
Yeah.
But like, let's see, we're conversation about attacking midfielders. Most probably we're going to say Bruno. We're going to say Phil Foden, if you could argue, De Bruyne, Mason Mount for like Chelsea fans, but people are not going to mention Grealish. They probably will, but it'll be a while in the debate. I'm going to go underrated,
Same
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah,
Same
he's
for me.
underrated. Yeah. He really performed out of his. No one expected him to do well.
Yeah. No Black.
Donnarumma.
Very, very underrated.
Oh, Black lah, bukan Donnarumma.
Oh, Black.
Oh my god,
like,
did you?
no, like
Oh my
from
god.
far. Look, no. From far, he low key looks like Donnarumma. Oh my
Oh my
days.
god.
What
Black,
come
Black.
to him lah, yo.
Oh, I can't see.
You need to get glasses.
No, they look like the same. Oh, I can't have. I'm not having this. I'm not having this.
Glasses.
Okay, no Black.
Can we
Very
say he's
underrated.
Very
underrated, yeah.
Very, very.
because nobody talks about him at all.
Yeah, for
It's
real.
like the definition of working behind the scenes, bro.
Yeah, for real. I think I saw like stats. It's like he has played around. Okay, maybe it's might not be true, but like he's had like around 120 clean sheets instead of 170.
No, people only started to pay.
Have you heard like okay, the numbers might not be right, but like, I've seen like the gap was like you like that's crazy, bro. You know what I mean?
People only started to pay attention to his name when he played against you, and then
Yeah.
he decided he was going to be David De Gea with ponytails and stop
bro,
everything.
Like when I was gonna say like the moment I knew Oblak was like the thing when like that Liverpool Atletico game when we lost like on second leg, right? We could have won, but Oblak just I don't know, man.
Yeah,
He
he's
changed
crazy.
that's everything. I was like, how do you?
Yeah, then people started to talk about him after that. Then after that, it sort of died down again. No
Yeah.
one really.
Yeah, but yeah, Atletico won La Liga this season, and I would say Oblak was.
He's very underrated.
Yeah, guys, very underrated for young Oblak.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Can I just exclude myself from?
No,
Hey,
no, no, no,
I
part
no.
don't
in it,
want.
okay?
I don't want to take part. I don't want to. I don't want to.
You have to.
This man.
Oh shit!
I would rather. Oh my God! I'd rather swallow some
No,
cow
like
juice.
Yes.
Man.
Lingard.
it's your point of view, bro.
God, I swear to God, I'm.
Where you gonna put him? Where you gonna put him? If it with you.
Up to me, I put him at the very top up there.
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
I'm not having this.
that is a bit too mean, lah. I would say.
I don't like Lingard, man.
Yeah,
Okay, like-
you don't. He's a bit of a prat, lah. Is what he is.
Okay, if you like look properly, like if you like, because like when he transferred to West Ham, it's like a jump start to his career,
Like, at 28, a jump start to your career at 28.
No, not jump start, like macam like he like when he went to West Ham, like he, I was surprised that he actually did well in West Ham.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, right? Had he taken his career seriously, I wouldn't be so angry right now. But because he didn't take his career seriously, he messed around, he screwed around, and then look where he's gotten him now.
Some of them is about mental health as well. There.
Okay, I understand that one, but when he wasn't affected by those, he still was not putting in the work, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this man was too busy trying to what you call it?
Clothing line, right?
No, yeah, to start a clothing line. He was trying to demonize Marcus Rashford's thoughts. I mean, can you imagine, like, if this?
We're not going on like what's the off the pitch. Like I know like that's putting like about what's on the pitch. What's the great on the pitch, man.
Okay, fine. At West Ham, underrated. I would say that.
Yeah,
But United overrated.
At United, you should start a new category up there, non-existent.
Oh, this
Fuck off,
like,
me.
Lingard.
no, you can't do that, man. That's a bio.
Okay, Akasyah, since you're like really invested in, what about you?
Okay, like same lah. Like if he in West Ham, wait, because I heard like he went back to United, right?
Hey, went back to United.
Wait,
He's gonna go down again.
Exactly. So
overrated.
If he stays at West Ham, he will actually like
if he stayed at West Ham and then what you call it, made the move permanent and then actually do continue to maintain his level, then fine, everything will be okay. But
Yeah.
this man decided to move back to Manchester United, where
like,
he will get
because-
absolutely no playtime at
because
all.
when I watched the match with QPR, right, like where they lost badly, Lingard played, right, the preseason match.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't. I saw him like, for me, like when I saw him, like I thought that he was gonna play like at West Ham, but he actually didn't. So I think like.
So are we judging
Since
him
he's wearing
based
a
on-
West Ham jersey, he's putting underrated. He's wearing a West Ham jersey.
No. So are we judging him based on West Ham?
No, we have to judge him. We have to judge him based on.
Man
Judge
United.
him recently. We're judging recently because like I did say recently. As I said.
If it was
Ah,
my
yeah, so-
decision, I would put very
You-
overrated.
If it was last season only, then I would say underrated.
Yeah. So
But because we're judging them based on.
no, we're judging them on last season. So underrated.
I don't think he deserves to be underrated, bro.
I want to go overrated.
Yeah,
You know.
Grealish, I mean, like,
I don't know. There's no like agenda existing that. I go overrated because like yes, West Ham finished in the top spot, but we actually did. I'll put him finally rated because
No.
Oh.
You
well,
have
he
to.
can't be in the same level as
Put him in the same-
Alisson,
he was
then
in the same level as Alisson and
No,
Exactly,
you-
Prime.
they're not allowed.
You don't hear people go, oh yeah, Jesse Lingard just did a great game against Watford and stuff like that every single week. Not like De Bruyne.
We'll put okay. we'll do this. We'll put overrated because the first half of the season he was terrible. Once he
Yeah,
went
yeah,
to
yeah.
He wasn't even playing. He wasn't even
Yeah,
playing.
he was even playing.
Yeah, put it in
Overrated,
overrated. Yeah, overrated.
Yeah.
You know the time when Lingard actually made my blood boil absolutely was when he celebrated that PSG win from his own house.
Oh.
I was like, you were not even part of the squad. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? You know, why are you?
Yeah, you're recording.
Maybe I have a Lingard agenda, I think I have a Lingard agenda.
Yeah, you're recording, right? I'll be recording. Right.
Yeah, we are Danish.
Well,
No.
I'm probably gonna get beaten up by all the.
Who's that?
This man right here.
No, just put him as very overrated.
Yes, I was about to argue. George
Hey,
okay.
just get it done and over with.
Okay,
We don't have to argue, we don't have to talk about
right.
this. Just do it.
Okay, it's this.
Okay.
The
What
Chelsea
now?
and Italy fans. I'm just
No,
gonna say,
Dennis,
He's getting
Dennis,
confessed.
don't explain. You don't have to explain yourself. Everyone knows he's very overrated.
Isn't he like the best penalty shooter for Italy?
Never mind. He missed the penalty
Yeah.
against England.
Exactly.
Everyone said that. Oh, best penalty
Here's the thing,
when he was
right?
there, you know.
Before people come to my throat and be like, oh,
No. Don't explain yourself. If you have a brain, then you will know this man is very overrated. Let's move on to the next one.
okay, you know what, yeah. What Darren said. You know what Darren said.
No, just tell your viewers to use their brains and figure this one out on their own.
Wait, okay. Use your brain, and if you can't think, here's the thing. Messi being compared to Jorginho and getting a Ballon d'Or. Those are my words. Right, moving on. Kylian Mbappe.
Just nice, I think.
Just nice. I don't think
Just
it's.
like- I know Euros
It's not
he had a
showing.
bit dodgy. I know Euros had a bit dodgy one, but still Mbappe, man. Come on.
Yeah.
And plus he's still young, what?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's still young. True.
Only a matter of time before he goes to Real.
But if he goes to Real now, it's like you can't.
I think if
He'll go next season, He'll go next.
Yeah, I think so. Hey, no, come to us.
Because it feels like
Hey,
he's gonna have that career like what?
What's on about?
Ronaldo lah. He's you can see it, right? He's gonna
He loves Ronaldo, bro. He's gonna fall it in his foot. I just know that. You just know it.
Yeah.
the next one.
Robert Lawan.
Lewandowski.
There, in the ones well, Thomas Muller. Robert Lewandowski.
Golski, you know we have Robert Lewandowski.
You know,
You know him. We have Robert Lewandowski. I think we put him. Should we put him underrated or?
You know, here's the thing. I want to go for underrated because here's the thing. He's been banging on goals, but people are talking about Messi.
No one talk. Don't you think that people talk more about Harry Kane than they do talk about
Yeah, I
Lewandowski?
was going to
True,
say.
true.
Yeah.
Lewandowski is a very good player, but he's very rarely talked about. He's kind of
Yeah,
sad.
man. Bro,
No.
he broke the Bundesliga record recently.
He scored 41 goals last season.
Yeah, 41 goals.
Yeah,
And he beat
I
Gerard Muller.
mean, if Harry Kane could do that, every journalist in England right now would probably try,
Bro, yeah, man.
would do absolutely anything to interview him.
I won't be
Gary
surprised-
Neville wouldn't be able to film a golf video with Harry Kane next season if he ever scored 41 goals. I'll tell you that.
And this is like, bro, I wouldn't be surprised if like the Times did like an article, Harry Kane and why Harry Kane must win the Ballon d'Or in front of Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Robert Lewandowski.
I would say Lewandowski is more of a complete striker than Harry Kane. I dare say that, you know.
Really?
Yeah, I dare say that. I mean, in terms of
What do you mean by
creativity,
complete? Oh,
I mean, like when you look at it face value, complete striker. I don't look at the creativity. I don't want that from my striker. When I say complete striker, it means he can score goals no matter how you give him the ball, and Lewandowski can do it. You know.
I mean, Harry Kane can score 56. Have you seen the footage?
So I mean, Lewandowski can as well. But he has a lot of like personal records. You know what I mean? Like remember when he scored 5 goals in 9 minutes? If Harry Kane did that, then you'll know what will happen next in the.
Underrated, everyone. Underrated.
Yes.
Yeah,
Underrated.
underrated.
Messi.
I mean, this one is real.
Just nice.
I think that's nice. Man.
Just nice.
Akasyah is your favorite player after this. Oh,
Oi,
Oh.
sorry. My G, hey, let me
This
say,
guy.
I think he's underrated, man.
He- I mean, I think
Mr.
that's
S-
quite. Recently, there is like hype. I mean, like I don't know, last season.
Mr.
Or,
Swan Diver himself. Eh? Mr. Swan Diver, huh?
still get
Why?
results, okay?
No,
Darren.
Someone help my arm. I've been shot. He shot me with a gun. God.
look, I'm just saying, I'm just saying, like, he is underrated, like, he is, like, people, people look at how bad Liverpool have been, but they don't look at, like, what goals Salah, like, fun fact,
He did save your
yeah.
team. He did save your team last season.
Fun fact, if you remove all of Salah's goals, we would have finished 8th.
Yeah, that speaks volumes.
Yeah, that speaks volumes.
Yeah.
And also, like,
He was the only one. He was the only one when your team was having a crisis. He was the only one who was actually like trying to do something.
yeah, he would carry it. Like, for me, no money, especially money, bro. Like, we're gonna get to money like later on. But
Yeah, we would.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I go underrated. And also, like, he creates goals as well. Like he's creating a lot of goals as well. So.
Yeah, whenever I feel like people think of Liverpool, they always go like Firmino, Mane. They rarely talk about Salah.
Yeah. Because Salah's numbers are good, man. Like they really,
Yeah, true.
really.
Very impressive that he can. Very impressive that he can keep those numbers
Yeah,
season in, season out. So.
Yeah, I know, like his first season, like 52 goals, and like,
Yeah.
but still, what?
But that's very. I mean, that's very difficult to
Yeah,
do again. Like.
first season. Okay, so here's this all season Liverpool. Golden Boot. He got 19 goals in the Premier League, and he got 20 goals last season, or 21. So that's don't lie, man. And also, like,
Yeah.
even the game is really, really good. Like last, I've seen 4 people try to get the ball of him and they can't.
Akasyah?
Yeah, Akasyah. What's the Salah?
I have no opinion on him, but he might be just nice. For me lah, it's nice.
Still going.
I put him a bit underrated. I'd say.
I think I do it.
I would say he go in between underrated and just nice because I think he is starting to gain like quite attraction like after last season.
Yeah.
But he's not at that level with Messi and Mbappe and all.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
I think underrated. Yeah. You put underrated?
Yeah,
Now,
underrated,
speaking of a swan diver, Darren.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is also another swan diver. But okay, I think we need to make a case for him. I think people don't give him the respect that he deserves.
I think people hate him because of the stuff he does off the pitch.
Yeah, his lifestyle and stuff like that.
True.
Yeah. I don't like take back.
Yeah, I mean,
But there's no. But yeah,
I really don't know what to put in.
I would
I'm
like
just saying,
to.
he can be anywhere, and I don't think people would disagree. If he's underrated, okay, maybe not very underrated, but I think if he's underrated, people would disagree. If he's just fine, people would disagree. If he's overrated, people would disagree. I think those 3 levels are just like, okay, I don't think it's very or very. Like,
I think the category to best that fits him best is probably underrated because no one really. What do you say? He sort of like fell off when he left for PSG, you know.
yeah, true.
Because before that, like at Barca, people would talk about him all the time. But then as soon as he moved to PSG, no one talks about him anymore.
also, like,
Yeah, people don't talk anymore because of Neymar lah. I think they talk because the attack line in Barca that time was like really strong.
I think I saw like a stat, and it was like, when Messi wasn't on the pitch, Neymar's stats are better. So like, it just shows that Messi is like, I mean, the reason he moved to PSG is because like he's in Messi shadow.
Well, what he said did like it is correct lah. Like what he said, like he wanted to leave because he wanted his own, you know,
Yeah.
True.
I put it underrated. Anyone else?
underrated.
Yeah, underrated.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna.
Akasyah.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Paul Pogba. Roy Keane's favorite player. Roy Keane's absolute favorite.
Alice, I'm sorry.
Be mindful that this is far from an MU fan lah. So like
yeah,
I put him overrated.
We all love our friend, and he loves this player, but we cannot agree that this player is.
Dallas doesn't listen to this podcast.
yeah, he's not like doing
Yeah.
bits.
I'll tell Dallas to listen to this podcast because he got mentioned a couple times.
yeah.
Sorry,
You're pissed if I
Dallas.
say something
Sorry,
wrong.
Dallas.
No, I mean, but you make a point.
I'll make the argument. I'll make the argument for him. 'Cause I really like him as a player. Like,
Yes, as a player, he's very talented. He's actually, I would say he's up there with like the Neymar and like the
yeah, but now we're talking about how fans rate him.
As a person,
He's fine. Fine.
Like, normal. Like we're talking about it, like when he's in the pitch.
Yeah, well, talk about
he's in the pitch.
Here's the thing. You look at him with France. If
Yeah, in Euros.
if you ask him to push as high as he can, he'll be so good.
Him
But
in
it's just
France
that
is goated, man. That's what I'm talking about.
I'll put it. If you make an argument, I'll put him just nice because when he's at France, I'm kind of underrated. Wait, actually, no.
No, with France, people talk about him like he's a
Yeah,
world
I
star.
know. He is a world star with France.
Yeah, but
He is.
then there's a completely different narrative when he's at United playing for them. You know
I'll
what I
go
mean?
for overrated because here's the thing. He'll have moments at United, but the last just so long.
If you pay 80, 90 million for a player, I don't think you really expect that player to just have moments in your club, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it has to be like,
You
oh,
expect
this
every
guy is
match to
actually
be a
doing bits.
Like I don't think Real bought Ronaldo for 80 million just for him to score one free kick and then after that don't play well for the next 50 games.
Yeah,
You know,
true.
it's
Also, like his contract stuff, like
he's on very insane wage bills.
overrated.
Yeah, I
overrated.
Yeah,
would-
United overrated, but like in France, he's actually decent.
Yeah, he's
Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, come on.
just
Yeah, just
get on with
put
it.
him, just put him just nice. Oh,
You wait
Just
now, but
Ah.
then once we finish with
Ooh.
him,
the next one is juicy.
All right, wait, hold up. Oh, all right. I'm gonna. He's a good player, but he's not Virgil van Dijk.
I didn't say he's Virgil van
No, I'm
Dijk.
not talking about you. I'm talking about those fans. I saw like a Twitter, like I saw someone on Twitter like, oh, Van Dijk, like, bro. Here's the thing. I'm about to say this. I've said this in my mind the whole time. I can put it on the internet now, bro. You know how powerful it is. I can do. Your first ever European final in 60 years, and the first thing that comes to mind is Virgil van Dijk. And someone and that Man City fans like, oh, Van Dijk has never produced like a what was it, like a Champions League a performance like that in his Liverpool career. Man scored one and assisted one against Bayern Munich. Man got a man of the match in a Champions League final. One thing Ruben Diaz couldn't do. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh yeah, he's better.
I think because of the fact of how well he did against PSG, they sort of like they got a bit carried away lah. I think that's why they said things like that.
And that's not the worst part. People will compare Mahrez and Salah. That was like.
I mean, I'll be honest, right? I
Give
wouldn't.
your thoughts on Ruben Diaz. Because you're a City fan, you've seen him week in, week out. I'm just saying, I think he's overrated, and I would like to put him at very overrated. Just
Well, what's my thought as Diaz on
Yeah.
Diaz?
Yeah, I wouldn't say.
I'm asking Darren. Are you Darren serious?
Yeah, okay.
Nah, sorry.
I'm perfectly fine. I don't think he's underrated. I don't think he's. I some people. I'll be honest. Some people overrate him, but personally, I think everyone else, like in general, anyone with common sense lah, they know that he's just fine. Only those that don't have sixth sense, they'll start saying stupid things, and they'll say like, oh no, this is that he's on, you know, he needs to get more recognition. He does get recognition. We know.
Alright, Darren, you would take the lyrics.
I'm okay with him. I don't think he's underrated, but I don't think he's overrated for me lah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You went to get his keys or something.
No, I'm here.
Okay, bro, why do you diam, bro? Kau tahu rumah dia sampai tu.
I think like, oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know where to put him. Like, I'm gonna go with just nice. I think, but not like he's because like he's the same level
Yeah,
as Ronaldo and Messi. He's just like average.
compared to the rest of them.
Yeah, rumah dia.
I would. Yeah, I think I put him just nice because I think that he is not underrated. He's not overrated. It's just that, people when he does well, he does get a recognition, but he does not get like too much of it. So I would.
Well, how
say
much City bought him?
Just nice.
60 something, 63 million.
Oh, okay. So like,
It's
That's
it's sort of.
I put him overrated just because he's a Van Dijk. I don't think. Like, here's the thing, Van Dijk.
you can't compare him. Okay, as a Man United fan. Yes, Van Dijk is actually good, but
Yeah,
you can't
that's why
compare
I-
him
yeah,
to Van Dijk.
That's why I'm saying.
It's a bit foolish. It's a bit foolish to compare them because he's only had one season. So I wouldn't like.
Yeah.
So, okay, I was gonna put just fine, but in my head, still overrated.
He wants to
Very
he wants to kill some people. Is what he wants to do.
Who, me?
Yeah, it's.
Alright, so he's just
I think that if we ever do this next time, right? Then he's gonna ask me what is my take on the Mahrez versus Salah situation.
Oh, okay, I will. We'll save it for later. Alright, alright, so for this guy, Sadio Mane, can I give my thoughts?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's forehead father.
Huh? What?
It's father forehead. Sorry.
I think he's just nice because here's the thing. People know how terrible he is. You know what I mean?
I didn't
That's why
I didn't like the way he handled the situation with Klopp thing.
you want to play, right? And like obviously you get he's quite fiery, but I mean again, this is what it is, isn't it? I mean like Klopp. I would agree with Klopp because he has been absolutely terrible last season. I think he is. I think just fine or overrated, and I'm fine to do because like I don't want to be delusional. Obviously. Like yes, he is a good player. On his day, he's good, but again, last season I don't know what to do. Like, he was really terrible. So yeah, I put him just fine and overrated.
Yeah, I'm put him like overrated.
I can't. Fair. Like I've seen the dude play. Good lord, man. For real.
Okay, like before this, yes, but like now,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The drop in quality is so.
Yeah. It's
Very
quality, but again, as I
Okay.
said, we're judging them on last season. So, you know.
yeah,
So,
based on last
Darren,
season, right?
overrated. Surya? I
Uh,
want to first. I know you like money. I know you love money.
okay. I do like money, but then I feel that was a bit too like a slightly, not a lot, but quite a lot of expectations from him from last season to do well, and he kind of disappointed everybody. But if you're looking at last season, I would say overrated. But if we're looking at it like recently, I would say in between overrated and just nice. So,
I think we should go with it.
yeah, I think
Overrated.
is overrated. Well, I think you should go overrated.
Overrated.
But he's
Akasyah
not as
so far.
overrated as Pogba. It's like that, close to
Ah.
just nice. But yeah,
Timo Werner.
Can we change very overrated to Chelsea? I'm just kidding.
This guy.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
No heat.
Timo Werner.
Just do it. You know where to put him.
Put him up there. Put him up there.
Up there, Danish.
And
Put
to
him in
all
there.
and to all you Chelsea fans saying that this
But they
isn't
know he's terrible. That's the thing. They know he's terrible.
no, but they insinuate they're like, oh, in
He's
his
in Germany, bro. Like
no, they say in his terrible season he still managed 20 plus goal
There
contribution.
is a lot of
Does-
hype.
But
Doesn't-
in my opinion, I think he's underrated.
Doesn't take away the fact that he missed shots like you what you call it, like Alvaro Morata. What he is he's Alvaro Morata in disguise. That is what he is. He's a Morata in disguise.
Yeah, he's up there. Just put him up there.
I don't think there's a case to be made for him because did you
Chelsea fans, I just want to say I think he's underrated, but again, it's 3 games.
he played no he
Yeah.
did you watch the final?
Yes, I know he missed it, but
The chances were given to him on a plate at literally the penalty box itself.
okay.
Yeah.
I like Werner. How am I gonna rate this guy? He's been injured last season.
It's pretty much just nice.
Just
Pretty much
nice.
just nice.
I think that's nice.
As a guy who I love Van Dijk, obviously, but how am I gonna rate him as like?
I like how we were gonna. I like how we say we were gonna rate them based on last season. Then we put a person who was injured last season. How are we supposed to?
You can't judge him like the first couple of games, right? You know what I mean? I mean, we can, but alright.
Yeah.
You know, we use Van Dijk as overall, I guess, as Liverpool career.
Yeah, just nice stuff. I don't
that's
think.
nice.
Yeah.
To be honest, right, like some people do overrate him sometimes, but again, like there's like a level of overrated. This is the level of overrated Van Dijk, and this is the Ruben Dias overrated level that people have in mind.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, Van Dijk is fine. The Werner one, man, I cannot agree with you guys. You know, I really cannot. I'm so sorry. I really
Oh my, he's so overrated. The fans keep supporting him even though like
Because
I mean
they
they
know
do know
some-
he's bad, but they keep saying that his worst seasons he still does like decent. He really doesn't.
Like they're like this is his worst season. Imagine what he could do in his good season.
Yeah.
I mean, it still doesn't take away the fact that he had a bad season. They're trying to take his bad season into a positive. That's the
Yeah, true.
I like how we put all the Chelsea players up there. It's very
I know.
Yeah, bro.
So it was like
Alright, so yeah,
Oh.
that's done with
the fact that we put them number 2 for for the predictions.
But I think we didn't even if we didn't tell what club we supported, but then they just watched this tier list, they would have guessed by now what
what
team we
club.
support.
Yeah.
Should know already.
But yeah,
I mean the fact that I was tearing into Lingard, I was tearing into Pogba, I was tearing into Bruno. I think they all would know what team I support.
Yeah, I was like,
And Akasyah trying to save
this guy is
Lingard.
just salty.
They'd be like, yeah, we know who. Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Damn.
guys,
Yeah.
It's a very impressive tier list, I have to admit.
Yeah, it's not been an easy decision like some of it, but yeah.
it's
If there were okay, like if
very
there
nice.
were
We didn't
players
shout
that
at
we
each
can.
other. It's very nice we didn't shout at each other.
Well, wait, I just realized we didn't have any Serie A players.
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
I mean, well,
Why
Ronaldo.
not?
Yeah, but
Yeah, we should. As I say, like Surya just came out with this yesterday, and I just gave all the players.
yeah, we could.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you guys want
We
part
could
2,
do another one in the future.
If you want part 2, what 30 likes on the YouTube? Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, like what if there were more players that you can add? Who will you add?
Yeah.
I have one. Lukaku.
Good try. Good like-
Go Foden though.
You put Foden. Where would you? Where?
I'll put Di
Where?
Maria in.
I'll put like Foden like underrated.
Ooh.
So that you guys can. Yeah. We're not going to discuss it. We're just going to suggest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Say you would like to put like to add to this list.
What? What were you saying?
Like what player would you like add to this list? I said Trent. Darren said Lukaku. Akasyah said Foden.
I don't know. I would add Di Maria in.
Yeah, like where?
Alan, we didn't.
I don't
Oh yeah. So this thing we missed out on a lot, but again, if you
Yeah,
guys
we
want
could do,
part 2, we'll do that.
yeah, this is
30,000. Sorry, 30,000. 30 likes, and we'll do part 2. For real,
Yeah.
30 likes, we'll do part 2. And we'll add more players, and you guys can suggest some players you guys want. Yeah.
True.
Like we didn't have like Italy players in here. Spain players. I don't know. Like,
Spanish players.
Yeah, we did.
This
not a
is
lot of Spanish players
more
and
like
Italian
a
players.
Premier League niche one.
Yeah, this more Premier League top
Yeah.
players this year. But Yeah, look, that's probably more true there. One last question before we go. Fun fact.
I saw him smiling. This is gonna be a very tough question. You just know it. He was grinning. What's the question?
What? Who, me? Oh.
Yeah, you're like, I have a question.
Oh,
Then
no,
he started
that's,
grinning.
that's a simple question. Who's your name me a person that you like to watch football with. Like, let's say you can have like but one person only. Let's say you can have anyone, and let's say you watch this game, you can choose what game, and then you can say to someone else.
Are we talking like a specific friend, or are we just saying like family friend?
One person. It can be family, it can be friend.
I will go with Dallas.
You know what, Dallas? If Dallas is with you, I think it'll be fun to win. Yeah, obviously, me and him we support different teams, but you know, I see the fun in it.
Yeah, like the vibe. It's just the vibe.
Darren?
Might be chaotic if I watch football with him.
But like you like, who would you like to watch with? What?
I'd watch with him as well. Could be as well. I mean, there's a lot of people I wouldn't mind watching. I could watch with any of you guys.
I will watch anyone. Like it's just the vibe.
Yeah.
I got one more question like to ask after this. But yeah, Surya, you got a question?
I mean, like I have like friends other tuition friends who I would watch with lah. So.
Big girls.
No.
Oh.
No.
Nah, bro. Like.
Whoa,
girls-
he's shaking. He's shaking. He's
I'm not
shaking.
shaking. No.
He's shaking.
Sprinkle.
No.
Wait.
No hate to girls, but the vibe is not gonna be the same though.
Actually, isn't it
Depends.
more like?
It depends on the girl, honestly.
I mean, it depends
Yeah,
lah.
but-
If this like a girl who watches
I mean,
like
wait, Surya, how do you think? Like, is the vibe better or is it like better with
It
boys?
actually depends. Yeah.
for me, if it's like a normal one who like knows football but doesn't watch it, it will be kinda annoying because they'll be asking like who is
Yeah,
the player,
yeah.
who is the team and all. But if
Yeah.
like I see like they are like I know like some girls who are like real football fans and then they watch football and that will be fun. It will be like the same as a guy lah.
Okay, then I have one question for you now.
No.
if
Yeah, what?
you could, if you could watch a football match right now with any girl that you want,
No.
who would it be?
I don't know. I don't know honestly. I don't know.
It can be
There's
anyone.
smoke. Smoke is coming.
I don't know, Darren. What kind of question is this? No, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Don't know any massive. I don't want to watch if a person is going to be annoying throughout the
Danish?
match, but I don't really have a person.
Danish?
You know what? I know this might be a bit weird.
I like my girl.
The thing is, right? I don't know. Like I watched I watched like a couple games with my mom, and we've always had a laugh. Like during the Copa, right? Like we watched the Copa America like that day, and my mom was like, "Oh yeah, 80th minute, something's gonna happen." And then like it didn't happen, and then we just laughed. It's just a good time.
Okay, yeah lah, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
true.
yeah, probably my mom.
But,
Akasyah said Dallas. You said a friend, right?
No. I meant my question.
Oh, the girl.
Oh,
A girl. Oh.
the girl.
Yeah.
I think Akasyah
My-
has a person in mind.
Okay,
Who's that
Short
special
friend.
one?
not special one lah. Is it macam like the person who can relate football the most?
Okay.
I think my aunt.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Because my aunt, my uncle, they like to watch football. Because I have a cousin that he really likes football.
Oh, that's good.
So if we watch it together, then it makes sense lah.
Mm.
My mom also, but my mom only watches like the Euros and the World Cup.
I mean, that's
And
fair.
yeah, because at that time I didn't know that my mom was like into like football. And then one day she just talk trash about England fans. And I was like, bro, chill.
Darren.
I know you probably expect me to say something that's funny, but I would say I have a few months that come to my mind. Because I used to talk about football.
Hey, what
to them.
about family? What about family?
Also,
Surya
I
didn't say it.
I mean,
Surya.
no, I mean, I don't know, bro.
Akasyah, like, nang, nang, nang.
I would get pretty like if there's like.
I think he's thinking about one girl right now.
No, like example if it's like.
So
a
that one
very-
girl, hey yo, Surya's available and
No,
he wants
no,
one, you
no.
know what I mean?
No, like-
If it's
You
a
know,
very
like, not a lot-
interesting match, I might like like start like swearing a bit. I wouldn't like go mad, but then wouldn't want my
A lot of
parents
girls
to
I
be
know
like-
like watches football though.
Oh,
Yeah.
what do you say?
Not a lot of
Yeah.
girls that
They do watch football.
that I know like watch football. Like no, like watch football not because Jack Grealish is playing.
Ada je.
Okay,
yeah,
ada
yeah.
but like,
Yeah.
Who
but
watches-
like,
who
but like
watches
stuck
them?
her up.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
Yeah,
true.
yeah, true.
Like, who don't watch like because like oh shit this team is at like macam like oh this guy is good looking like I want to watch.
Yeah, it's just they just want to see one player.
Okay, so we're gonna last question really. Like this is actually last question.
Yeah.
Player predictions for next season. for the
Oh
tournament.
my god.
Okay, so we've got this. Okay, we've got this. We've got player of the year, young player of the year, wants to watch, surprise player, and a dark horse, like a team dark horse lah. So, shoot. Who wants to go first? Because I have no idea who to.
Darren was.
Oh, me? Okay. Oh my goodness. Wait, do I have to pick one player on or can I be more than one?
Player.
Player
Player.
of the year.
Because I wrote down so many, like
Pick one player.
I shall go with oh my goodness. Wait,
I'm also
this-
trying to think of a player that I think in the Prem.
I honestly don't know for player of the year. Like the others, I have like a fixed answer, but the rest I don't know. Player of the year, I will go with. I'll go with Jack Grealish. That's my player of the year. Mainly because I think that if he's already doing at this level, I think he's sort of like improving every season.
True.
So I think he has a shout of winning player of the year.
Akasyah?
Are we doing young players or?
Yeah, so we're doing player of the year, like take turns, and then
Okay,
young
okay.
player, yeah. So Akasyah? Who's your player of the year?
Honestly, I don't know.
Oh really?
Like, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea who will get like because it might be like it's either like someone random or it's just Harry Kane.
Harry. So you're saying Harry Kane or
Yeah,
someone else?
maybe Harry Kane. Yeah, it might be.
But
Harry
like,
Kane.
if you have to go for one, you have to go for one.
Okay, Harry Kane.
Okay.
Okay.
Surya?
I would go with player of the year. I don't know. I feel players potential is I would go with Neymar.
What you mean?
Premier League, bro.
Oh, Premier League. Sorry, I thought you were talking about. Okay.
Oh damn!
Okay, if it's Premier
That was
League,
random.
I would
That was
go-
random.
You're
No,
right, bro.
I thought you were going like with other leagues.
If like that, then Ronaldo lah.
yeah, okay. If it's
I'm not gonna
just,
put Harry Kane in.
if it's just Premier League, I would say I would go with Salah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I
He
feel like
perform.
Yeah,
I think he might. I have a feeling he might burn out next season.
Yeah, I'm almost actually scared for it to be burnt out, you know.
I have this feeling. Danish, who is your player of the year?
Probably him.
Oh,
Liverpool.
No, like, I think Van Dijk will probably. Here's the thing, Van Dijk next season might be a hit and miss. Wait, actually, you know what?
he could come back the same, or he could come back.
Yeah, very
Oh,
different
right,
in a
yeah.
bad way. You know what? I'll go Harry Kane. Because I think he's gonna go to City, and imagine the goals that Menton get at City. Imagine De Bruyne whipping it for Harry
Damn.
Kane.
Oh wait, serious? Wait, what? Harry Kane's going City?
Like there's rumors of him going to City.
That's-
I don't think he will. I
I
don't
feel
think.
about
no,
City,
no.
you know, the transfer window. They're just having linkage. They're not even confirming anything.
Yeah, true.
I don't think he'll come.
You know what? I'll go with Harry Kane, and I'll probably go. I have one outside shout. Raheem Sterling.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
What for?
Raheem Sterling.
listen,
player,
man,
player,
he
player.
called Raheem Sterling overrated just now.
No. Listen. No,
Wow.
listen. I'm saying this. with what he's done at the Euros, I think his confidence is gonna be like, yes, I'm gonna score a lot. And obviously, for being an attacking player, you need confidence. And I think Raheem Sterling can. It's just an outside shot. Will I be as confident? Probably not. But again, outside shot, probably Raheem Sterling. I think he can. Like you saw what he did. 18, 19, 17, 18. So
For him,
yeah.
for me, the Raheem is good. Is always good when he has confidence, and when he doesn't have confidence, he's very.
So like after the Euros, he scored like a lot of goals. I think that'll be a shout. So yeah. Young player of the year. I should know what to go for actually.
I'm
Akasyah?
gonna go with Foden. I'm gonna go with Foden.
Foden. Okay. Oh yeah, actually,
I went for. I was gonna go for Foden, but because I thought that he's turning 22 next season, so I thought he wouldn't be eligible for Young Player of the Year. So
I think
went.
I think Foden can. Go on.
Well, I mean, my first choice would be Phil Foden, but if he's not eligible,
Mason Mount, though.
but I was gonna say my Young Player of the Year would be Mason Greenwood.
Oh,
yeah, man, I forgot about that guy.
No, the thing is, I don't think Mount is qualified to be Young Player of the Year.
Yeah, I also don't think so. It's not like
he's 23 already.
Obviously, it's just age. You know what I mean?
I just don't think he will like.
Yeah.
Surya?
He's 20. Oh yeah.
I would go with.
Calvin Phillips.
Come on, bro.
I would go with Foden, but yeah, like that my number one choice lah.
Guys, you're making me look like I'm the Man United supporter because
I'm just overall, bro. Like,
even with the
I mean,
United,
Greenwood might have a shot though.
Because
Foden is like strong rivalry.
I think the thing about it is that I think next season Foden might graduate from. I mean, he will get nominated as Young Player, but I don't think he'll win it because he'll be graduated. Like he'll graduate to the Player of the Year type of category.
Yeah.
But it's not to say that he won't win it but
he can obviously. My take, Bukayo Saka.
Oh.
I'll give my reason. I think after that penalty, I think he's gonna be like, bring it on then.
He's gonna turn into a beast now, isn't it?
No, I think some players they need to have that thing where it's like, oh yeah, I've been beaten down, and I think Saka as a player mentally, I think he'll be like, all right, you know what, I'm gonna rebuild. I'm gonna I'm gonna take a break from the Euros. Obviously, go to like Mykonos or something. Yeah. I'm gonna rest and I'm gonna go back better. I think, and also like he did carry Arsenal last season. Yes, Arsenal were in the time, but I think like I don't know, like I think Saka will get. Am I as confident? Probably not. I'll probably go Foden, but I think Saka will be in a good shout because of the Euros, and I think he'll be like a beast now. So, yeah.
What about Jadon Sancho?
Does he count? I don't think he counts.
I mean, he's already in.
He's 20. He's
21.
21. I thought it was 24.
Yeah, I thought it was 24. You know.
I checked this now. He was born in 2000.
Trent, does he count?
Trent, but
these are the type of players that they're young, but they probably graduate to the Player of the Year category.
Yeah.
Like Foden, because last season already he did so well. I think he might.
I think I go Trent as well, but obviously I would go for Trent. It's just I didn't go for Trent because of the age.
Yeah, after Foden, I would go with Trent. I didn't know Trent was whether he could.
Oh, yeah,
he is young. Yeah.
If Foden is eligible, then he will be all of our first pick.
Yeah,
let's just leave Foden out of the equation. Let's just exclude him and then we pick.
So no Foden. I'll go Saka.
No Foden.
Sarah go Trent.
He's Chong.
Yeah.
You're just.
No, I'm just taking the piss now.
Alright.
You might as well just say Jesse Lingard while you're at it.
He's 28.
Hey, there, James Milner. You know
There's like some beef with Jesse Lingard
I do think I have an agenda against him. So Danish has gone with Saka, Surya has gone with Trent, I've gone with Greenwood. And Akasyah.
Other than Foden,
Oh yeah, I might go for like. Okay, potentially like Jadon Sancho though.
You know,
Yeah,
I think if he's eligible, I think he can. You know, because dude's a baller, man.
He can,
a baller, you know.
But and plus, like with his even though he missed the penalty, but like I think he can go like further.
Yeah, true.
Okay. All right. Two more sections. Wants to watch next season. Not just signings, but who do you think should be like wants to watch?
Premier League, right?
Yeah, Premier League, obviously. We're staying in Prem because like
Yeah,
we have
Prem.
I put Jaden as my one to watch.
Sancho.
Yeah.
But I have to say that my first choice for ones to watch is actually Patson Daka from Leicester.
Oh, yeah, he's a shout as well. You know, yeah, he's a shout. You know what? I'm gonna go with two. I'm gonna go with Van Dijk and I'm going with Iheanacho.
Yeah,
I think those two. Because the thing, one Van Dijk, I just want to see how he is after that because he's never faced something like that. And then Iheanacho, because last season, like at the end, he was so good, and I just want to see how he can continue that. So I'll go with both of them. I also throw in Kanate as well as a new signing, I guess. I don't know.
I actually had four. I had four choices to pick from for ones to watch. I put Daka, Sancho, Jack Harrison, and Calvin Phillips.
Yeah, that's a
I
shout.
think after a very strong Euros, I think it's a
Surya?
I don't know. I would be my main one. I'd be interested in seeing how Van Dijk comes back from injury. I would, if it's, I got a lot for like for like La Liga, but then for Premier League, I think that's
Van Dijk je.
yeah, Van Dijk. Yeah.
Akasyah wants to watch.
Wants to watch.
Don't say some young MU youngster that we haven't heard of.
I don't
Although they
know.
might turn out great, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
What's that Man United striker that scored in the last game? What's his name?
Shit.
Allegna, right? Something like that, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Was
Allegna.
it Ilan?
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
it's EL. Yeah, Allegna.
Ilanga.
Yeah. So Akasyah, go on.
I don't know, like Harvard, I guess.
Yeah.
That's actually a shout. Yeah.
Because like he did, if I'm not mistaken, like he did bad when he just started in Chelsea.
When Tuchel came in, then he started.
Yeah, it
when-
started being good.
Yeah.
So last one, I want give one dark horse team, and then one dark horse player, like one player that you think are gonna be like whoa, like tiba-tiba je, you know what I mean?
Yeah, true. Okay.
One like player like going tiba-tiba.
Like no, like you know what I mean? Like dark horse is like you don't like. In my opinion, a dark horse last season was John Stones. Did you ever expect John Stones to be good last season? You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, so that's what I
yeah.
mean. That's what I mean.
It's time to unleash.
He has to be from
creative
Arsenal, though. This player has to be from Arsenal. It has to be.
Uh,
I want to bet Smith Rowe, you know, as Akasyah mentioned Arsenal.
But he's not really. He's really thing to do. I don't know. I consider him to be a very important
You
member.
know what, here's the thing. We're all gonna be stupid for saying these players, but again, that's the fun of it. It's a dark horse. Like we won't know what's gonna happen with this player.
yeah.
Oh, I'm really thinking now. I'm really thinking so hard.
To express our creative thinking. Was
Imagine though, Tottenham getting the first. Suddenly did very well.
who was absolutely horrible last season?
Willian.
Oh yeah, William.
William was bad.
You know what? Said
Aubameyang though.
Ben Rama. He didn't play a lot last season, and I
But
think
when he
more.
did play, he
Yes,
was
yeah, but again, like numbers wise, not the best, but obviously he's a good player. I think Said Ben Rama, just because I think he hasn't played a lot last season, and I think he'll play a lot this season. Although I do have to see first, you know what I mean. So I go with him, but yeah, it's just like a random shout to be honest. Yeah. So yeah, Akasyah, Darren, I know this is really hard, but again, it's for fun, innit?
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of one player.
I would say because he didn't really do well this season. I mean
Last season,
last season. I really expect him to do well this season.
And who is he?
And it
Oh.
is Fred.
Van Dijk.
He said Fred. Oh
Oh
no.
no,
days.
no.
What you say? Do you watch that clip where Neymar and some player do like this 1-to-1 touch, and then when it came to Fred, he just ruined it, and Neymar was so pissed. There was one clip I saw. It was during the Copa America. I was like, bruh.
Yeah, I would say Mane.
I don't think.
Who, sir?
Yeah.
Mane.
I
That's,
expect him to come back very strongly.
Yeah, true. Oh
You
wait,
say,
one more by Mane. One more person. Max Aarons from Norwich. Yeah, Max Aarons from Norwich. I think he's good for this quality.
Okay.
Oh, and Ismail Assar. Yeah.
oh,
Ismail
here
Assar.
we go again.
No. I'm being serious. I think he'll do great in the Prem. So yeah, we'll just see. Yeah. Akasyah, I haven't thought of anyone yet, right? Darren as well, right?
It might
I
be
think.
for me like Aubameyang.
Yeah, okay.
Because
Yeah.
he didn't do well last
Last
season.
season, yeah, true. Yeah.
Because he's actually really good.
Surya and Akasyah's plays are more like last season was very bad,
Yeah,
so they
yeah,
think
yeah.
But again, it's a dark horse, you could say. You know what I mean? I don't know lah. Darren, he's really thinking about this.
Purely because he was injured last season, and we didn't get to we didn't get to see his true hype. For me, it would be Tariq Lamptey.
Ooh, oh yeah, he is good. So yeah,
Because when he did play, he was good. But then, unfortunately, his injuries. Then
okay.
I
Yeah.
have to say also dark horse next season. I'm thinking about this player from the team. What's his name?
What team? What team? I can't help you. What team?
No. Wait. Hold on. I'm trying to remember. It's Tielemans from Leicester.
Oh, damn that guy.
He was good last season. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think he can be better next.
True, you're not wrong. You know, he's a
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Like, yes, he was good last season, but it was like the underrated level. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
next season he could be really,
yeah,
really strong.
Low-key Leicester is low-key underrated team though.
Everyone in their team, even you name any part of their
Bro,
their
even
team,
Jamie Vardy, you could argue from.
who was their left back last season, no? And their right back last season.
I don't know.
I think it was like James,
Yeah, James Justin. Yeah.
James Justin and Castagna, right, last season.
Yeah. Alright, guys, I think we've done. We've been recording for like 2 hours 30 something plus.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's reaching 3 hours because. The
Oh my
second-
god!
I think this part is already an hour 30, and then I think the early part is 45 minutes. So
No, that's 2 hours 50. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, guys. As you guys can see, we're very passionate about football. If you want part
Yeah.
2, bro, we can do like a football podcast, fam. I'm down, bro. You know what I mean?
that should be the next kickoff, Danish.
Oh yes. Hey Jordy, bring us up, man. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna end it, guys. Thank you for listening / watching. Because let's say you can watch us on YouTube, you can see
Yeah, if you want to see our
beautiful face.
faces.
Yeah, if you want to see our faces, and if you want to see the tier list, you can go to the YouTube as well, to the YouTube channel as well. So yeah, that's all from us. If follow us on Instagram, Twitter, any business inquiries, go to the Heading Off Topic podcast. The off is OF. Because you butchered it.
Okay,
yeah.
Danish.
Instagram Heading Off Topic podcast. Or just Heading Off Topic, I forgot. Instagram Off Heading. Follow us on Twitter there. We put some funny
We do
memes
our
and just
announcements there.
yeah, we do announcements there. Facebook as well. Surprisingly.
I mean, you gotta be available everywhere.
Yeah. And also we might start TikTok, but again I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
So enjoy the content you're gonna get the next couple of weeks because we're gonna get a lot from this.
Yeah.
Akasyah, Darren, have any words to say to the viewers if they've made it here? Oh god.
If Man United wins, I'm going bald.
Oh!
No, I don't have it.
Okay, so you hear it here first, boys.
You heard it first, guys.
No,
You
no,
heard it
no,
first.
no.
You got that on recording.
We
Yes,
got
yes,
a
okay.
clip, boy.
Now
No,
you've
no,
given them a clip now, Akasyah. You've
No,
done a
no.
good job.
Okay, fine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cheers
Fine.
going bald, Akasyah's going bald, the whole thing, man.
No,
yes,
I'm
JJ's going
bald. I'm
bald
not
also.
going bald.
Everybody's going.
I'm not going bald. I'm not going bald.
Darren's next lah. Darren's on the way.
Darren, any
No, I'm not
words?
going bald.
Darren, you want to make another
any
bet?
word?
CT wins.
No,
Go bald lah.
just say any words. Like you want to say anything to the viewers.
Subscribe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, subscribe, and yeah, see you guys next week. Peace.